Oh my goodness, friends, are we getting rated at the starting screen? Am I that famous? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, a Neptune raid. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello. Don't know if you can hear me, but welcome in, welcome in. I'm just setting up, I should say. Let me see if this is the... You know what I really wish, friends? I wish it was easier to like get people's information just to like immediately share with you all. Oh my gosh, can I do it before I have to change scenes? Maybe? Can we make it happen? Maybe? I think we did. I think we did it, friends. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So happy to see all of you. Happy Friday for me. Happy whatever time it is for you. Oh my gosh, I am so like, okay, it's not that bad. It's just really bright and it's desaturated. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Hello, Artsy Gamer friends. Happy Friday for me. Happy whatever time it is for you. Happy time zones wherever you are. I'm getting like set up and stuff. Neptune, thank you so much for sharing your community. I had a really fun time tuning in with your stream as I was getting ready. Your island is beautiful. It must be just like the nature of being a hypercritical creative person, because I look at Lagom and I love Lagom. I'm not going to reset Lagom, but I'm just like, it could be better. So I think after the Halloween with all the Super Mario RPG stuff, I'm going to like really consider tearing down the whole thing. But yeah, friends, please go check out Neptune Gaming. She is a delightful human, has such a great eye for gaming and just great conversation. So go check her out. She's lovely, lovely. But let's start with our hellos. Direwolf, hello. You're going to try to stay up a couple of hours to watch. Thank you. I did put as a note, but I am working on the outfits. I've been kind of all over the place this week. We had 2 days off of school, so both Hubsmod and the Babs were home, and Babs was slightly sick, and then I got slightly sick, and I had to go into Seoul for medical stuff. No biggie, it was just a follow-up from the other appointment, and I am a-okay. So I haven't been able to do a lot of the incentives for the House Rabbit Society charity stream, so I don't feel like I have it in me to be super creative and making the emotes on stream today. So what I'm thinking of doing is just working on it this weekend, and then on Monday, I'll be sure to send out. Actually, friends, if you have donated, if you could, if you would, it doesn't matter if you've the form. Let's see. Hold on, let me just do this. Your name and. Okay. And there we go. Okay. So friends, if you could, if you would, if you have not sent in your information and you donated for the House Rabbit Society charity stream, I will know who it is because I do have the names. But if you could, please be sure to put in your information. I think the majority of the people who sent in $50 or more gave me their physical addresses to send them the thank you card. But every single person who's donated, whether it's $1 or $1,000, you will be getting free emotes to use however you wish. Just don't like turn them into merch, you know, that's basically it. But anyway, please be sure to do that. And I'm gonna pin that. And then Hedgie, hello. Can't wait to see who you get. I know I'm terrified. Megs, hello. Mrs. G, you've been MIA deep into life. Nice to catch you for a bit today. Mrs. G, fully understand. I wish you the best, and don't worry, I'm still here. I will be here for a while. So you do what you need to do for your fam. Rich, hello. Thank you so much for being part of the Neptune raid. Crispy, hello. Did I say hello to everyone? I said hello to Neptune. Yeah. And hello. And how is the art going? I need to have like a co-working thing on our Sunday chat because I need to get back into coding. So yeah, friends, I hit a wall with my knowledge with game development, and I'm feeling really self-conscious about it. So I think over the next week or so, I'm going to be catching up on the things that I don't know. And there's a game that I was given a stream key for, or game key for, that we can stream Monday. Oh, shading lace. I'm so sorry. That's why I never do lace. No, we don't do, you know, what is it called? It's like era things. I don't know. I don't do lace at all. Hello, Damo. It's good to see you. Who is the smug bunny? The smug bunny that's available right now is O'Hare. And actually, let's just get into it, shall we? Let's just do it. But we like to do a couple of things on the Artsy Gamer. First and foremost, we like to hold our emotional support acts, and we like to talk about our weekly goals and weekly wins and how it's been going for all of us. I also love the fact that I have a flipping cherry blossom season in October. That is, I don't know what it is about cherry blossom season, but it brings me so much flipping joy. We also do like incentives known as a bubble break. So if you know what that is, like the stream. But if you don't know what that is, like the stream and find out. We're already at a bubble break. So here, you know what? Oh gosh, I also have a lot of money. I have carrots in my inventory, and I know that I mentioned during the charity stream that you should never really give rabbits carrots because they're way too sugary. Also, my actual bubble wand is not here. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna actually go have my shiz and get it together. And in the meantime, what we're gonna do, because I know how much all of you just want to be part of this nonsense, we're just gonna sit here and we're gonna hope for the best while I get my bubble wand. So I will be right back. So I unfortunately put my bubble wand, the one that has cinema roll, can't find that one. So we're gonna do the duck one. So we're gonna do that one. Oh my gosh, sending vibes for a rabbit or at least someone bearable. So here's the fun thing. This morning, the DIY on the beach was from Beardo. And I swear to Nintendo, if it's Beardo, I would be so happy because I want to move him to the other island, right? So that would be really exciting because I don't have Beardo's amiibo. So, Damo, it's almost your birthday? Oh my goodness. That's really exciting. When's your birthday? All right. As we're like tuning in, friends, what I would like you to do is just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, get into speaking English, Artsy, because I know grammar. And we're gonna turn our heads from like side to side. If you haven't left your computer chair in a bit, just like do a sit up and a sit down, you know, get your body limber. I know a lot of us don't have the best relationship with our bodies, but just know the bodies that we have right here and right now deserve kindness and compassion. I have been working really hard to eat less, you know, simple carbohydrates, and I have been noticing a difference. So I've been really appreciating that. I had to take a break this week from exercising just because it was a very chaotic and sick week, but I'm hopefully going to be back to running every day next week. And as you unclench your jaw, and if you haven't grabbed water or eaten a nom or eaten a naan or taken your meds, your birthday's October 16th. That's awesome. Well, happy almost birthday to you. We're gonna take a nice big belly breath, inhale and exhale. Yeah, I'm on like a whole slew of new vitamin supplements, and I'm also on an antibiotic, and my ADHD meds have been the current dose that I'm on has a shortage in Korea, and so the doctor's like, oh hey, let's try you on this one for a little bit and see how you feel. And so for the first time, it's like, oh, it feels different. I had a more specific focus, but then the come down is so harsh because it's a shorter, slow release, but it's a shorter lifespan. And so like the first day I got a headache, a second day I was just tired. Rocktober is the best month. Let's go. This week is calm. Next week is going to be super busy. Oh goodness. Hedgie, your birthday is on the 16th too? All right, friends. You know the drill. What you're gonna do, friends, is I'm going to hide both screens. And Direwolf, a member for 8 months. Thank you, Artsy and community. Thank you for just being you, Direwolf. I really appreciate it. I want you to tell me how good or bad this is. Is it, hello, Hank. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it a rabbit? If it's a rabbit, just tell me it's a rabbit. Oh, goodness. He's a menace, but he's cute. Meh, smooth jazz. Love him. Smooth jazz. Smooth jazz. Smooth jazz. 105.9. Oh my god, that took me back. It's an Aussie vibe? Is it Men in Black? Is it Eugene again? It is not Eugene. It is not Eugene again. Eugene did not come back. Did he come back? He came back. He was like, you know what? You reset, and I'm not happy about it. Specific, but do you remember Hey Arnold? I do. It's Eugene. Hello, Eugene. Well, it's okay. You're gonna come live here for at least like a couple of days. Mr. Blue Sax, man. He was very mean to Flo, Maddie, Dobie, and Aurora. Wow. Wow. Okay, let me tell you. I still have screenshots of like previous islands, right? Rip this island. Oh my goodness. Like, okay. Say what you want about Rocket, but we had a really fun time on that island for as long as Mauricio was there. And I have a picture of Fawn. Oh, here it is. Like, listen, change out his glasses. He's really cute. He's really cute. He reminds you of the episode where Eugene goes bad. He's misunderstood. No, I like him. These two were a power couple. Like, I'm not complaining. There are so many smugs that I've never had. And yet, for some reason, I get the repeats of the exact same ones. Like, I think I got Graham twice. I've had Eugene twice. I've had Jacques twice. I've had a lot of smug villagers multiple times. And I'm just like, listen, how many of you are there? Oh, I've also had Shep, but Shep I don't think was a two-take smug that I had, right? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I guess since I'm not really feeling the incentives aside from the Animal Crossing hide and seek, because I would like to do that with oven mitts. I want to do that today. But we can just build up and get rabbit villagers. I have my amiibo cards with me. I don't have all of the rabbits, but I have quite a few. And we can actually get Toby. Although I'm a little worried about Toby, because I don't know how I feel about the man. He never actually spoke to Aurora, but he stared at her super creepy, like she was sitting in the shade of a tree eating a popsicle. She's a penguin in summer, Eugene. Stop being so judgy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Belle, hello. Steven, hello. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you. All right. Man, for an island that is going to be filled with rabbit villagers, we don't have any rabbits at all. I don't know if I want to go hunting, because if Scott's in the lurk mode, he's going to do a stew challenge or something. Something ridiculous. I'm very much enjoying having Bon Bon, Genji, and Francine on Last Light. Hank, why do you gotta rub it in? Why do you gotta rub it in? I'm just gonna lay here thinking about my life choices because of that. All right. Okay. Can I put you like right here? No, I'm gonna regret that decision. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you... Yeah, we'll put you like right here. Yep. Yep. There we go. I'm still trying to think of how I want to design this island, because I really want to have a forest town vibe, but I don't know what that means. And I tend to stick to like the box method, which is I draw like a path as a square and then I plan my island around that. But I really, oh my gosh, that face. Bro, that's way too angry. That's unnecessarily angry. I want to have it be really compact. You know, I really want to have almost like a crescent town around resident services. Naru, hello. Isn't Rich on Team Stew as well? I mean, everyone's on Team Stew because you love to spite me, you know? All right, so he's coming to... Wait, did you say you were coming here? Yes, all right. Captain Knevin Eugene. I mean, you're only going to be here until I start replacing everybody else out, but okay. And maybe, okay, maybe this will be Genji's redemption arc, because I do not necessarily like Genji very much. Although I've done his, what's it called? I've done his Happy Home prompt enough times where I actually started appreciating the man. I didn't appreciate that. Wait, Rich, is your birthday coming up too? Is everyone's birthday just October? Is everyone in Libra? I know that Amanda's birthday is coming up, which is going to be amazing, because every year on her birthday she posts an Animal Crossing video featuring the drama. So I can't wait for that. I think Genji and Drake are a couple. One day Drake visited Genji's house, the next day Genji was at Drake's house. I love it when they're friends. I've actually made it a point on in redesigning villager homes that if I see friendships forming, I will pay 9,000 bells just to put a villager photo in their house. So you're a Sag, so don't annoy me. As a Scorpio, I fully resemble that remark. What should I do? We need visitors, blown away. I want you to put in some work. Okay, listen. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna time travel, right? But I do want to get a couple of more things. I did get candy already. I did do that. I have plenty of candy because I went to a spicy island. We're going to get fencing though. Okay, I already have this block fence. I don't have the stone fence. This island, I think, is going to be stone oriented. I really love the idea of having stone pathing, stone and wooden inclines, and stone and wooden bridges. I'm a Capricorn, but that's all I know about any, and to be honest, I'm okay with that. That's fine. I mean, I used to be very into astrology. And there are some instances, and I don't know if it has to do with just like personal bias. There's like this whole psychology about like the way that you interpret people based on certain identity markers that we've deemed as important means that you're going to see it more often. But I have noticed specific traits of Gemini women that there's nothing wrong with Gemini women or Gemini femme people, and how we have very passionate friendships that unless like we don't, you know, get our heads out of our tushes, it explodes pretty heavily. Okay, I don't think I need, and that also just means like growing as a person and not, you know, basing your friendships off of like certain identity markers. You have to do a thing. Have a great stream. Thank you, Belle. Have a great rest of your whatever. All right, we need to put in some stuff. I am so po. We're going to deposit and cool. Yeah, let's time travel. I have yet to see Mabel. Like I've time traveled back and forth, but I have not seen Mabel at all. So I don't have the Able sisters on here. That's gonna be really interesting. Your birthday's oh, that's cool. Oh, cool. Classy's is the 15th. That's awesome. Isn't that also, hold on, I'm a terrible friend. Isn't that also Antonio's birthday? Is Antonio's birthday the 15th? I think so. I should know these things. I should know these things. No, it's the 20th because I'm a terrible friend. I don't know my own Animal Crossing best friends' birthdays. The only thing that I know is I know that Fang is December. I know that Antonio is October, and I know that most of the sheep are in April, but I know specifically that my girl Vesta's in April. You're a January bays. Let's go. My dad was born in January. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be midway to my 40s. Like I'm halfway to my 40s, friends, in like a month and a week. That's wild. That's so wild. Fangs is December 18th. I believe he shares a birthday with one of my close friends, and I'm not at all jealous over here with Rizzo. Rizzo is... I've never had the man, so I can't say anything about that. Good morning, everyone. Right now it's 9:44. Now today's announcements. We have a new friend. Okay. So even though they're not staying very long, I do strive to be nice. So we need to make him the welcome to the island umbrella. And I'm an old soul. I'm so old. Hello, Anne. And what? Hi, Diesel. It's good to see you. Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. How are you doing? I've been needing to find you for like the past week. If I look up and I see my 40s right down the road, I know. I know. That's right, because you and HubSpot are the same year. I think the worst part about, I don't know if it was a millennial thing or if it was something that just previous generations were taught, but this notion that you had to have everything together by your early mid-20s just to smooth sail is such utter crap. And this belief that you can't do new things, otherwise, you know, you won't get anything done. But I still sit with this fear of like, oh my gosh, there's so much that I need to learn how to do, and I'm not going to make this game happen. And so I have to ask my husband, like, can you just reassure me that I can make a game? Because I would really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it. We'll get this for somebody. And then I think that's it. Steven, my 40s have come and gone. I mean, it's so wild. I spent 5 minutes on my Facebook account, like a few of the fan posts, and that was enough. 5 minutes the last 2 weeks. Maybe I'll go back in a couple of weeks. Less Facebook is my birthday present to me. Amy, I am literally only on Facebook every 2 weeks just to see how my father is doing, because I cannot be arsed. You're in your 50s and it's the best. Okay, sell me on it, Direwolf. What is so great about... Okay, no, actually, let's, like... If you are under the age of 18, don't tell me your age, okay? Because we don't want to dox and we want to protect young people, but also protect me. But I want to hear, what's the best thing about the age that you're currently are at? And for me, what I've realized about my 30s is I spent a lot of my 20s worrying about everybody else. And granted, I have like slight neurotic behaviors, and you know, I do still worry about what people think about me, but I care significantly less. And like this obsession with looking a certain way, it has gone down. Being on top of everything has gone down. Yeah, so Beardo gave me a golden candlestick DIY, and I was so upset that he didn't also bring himself, because if that was the case, I would have been ecstatic. And I also just think that being in your 30s, you start feeling like things are clicking. Like you feel like you have some sort of access and connection to your brain. And the friendships that you make feel a lot less transient, you know, like it's not short-lived. I am not connected to anyone in my high school at all anymore. I don't think. No. Like, I know them on Facebook, but I don't actively talk with people from my high school anymore. And I think I can count on literally one hand, maybe one finger, a person that I'm still connected to regularly from college. And that is somebody who went to my wedding and married my husband's best friend. So that was fun. The 50s is nice. It's Holler Horizon's birthday. Oh, that's really cool. I like Holler. They're sweet. No reproductive pressures. Children are grown. They can manage themselves for the most part. Oh, I look forward to the day, friends, where my son can make himself cereal in the mornings and I can sleep in. I frequently daydream about that. I'm 40, my everything hurts, but I get more respect from my general population once I know I'm no longer 30-something. I can no longer care about people think. I know. I think it's just a very interesting time to be in your 30s because you're still trying to figure out what it is that you want to do, but at the same time, things have kind of just like set into motion of being where you're at. And there's a lot of acceptance when it comes to being in your 30s of like, wow, the things that I wanted to do and wanted to be, you know, 25 and under was both not realistic or kind of dangerous. And it's really cool to see that settling into where you're at isn't settling. You know, wait, what was I doing? Oh, I was making the leaf umbrella. Everything is clicking for me now. And by everything, I mean my joints. I'm so sorry. My browser has an update, a downgrade. It slows down. You're not giving about a darn a lot of things is freeing. Beardo is so... I know, seriously. Seriously, Beardo is so rude. The other thing that's very rude about... the only thing that's rude about cherry blossom season and spring and Halloween being together is that it prioritizes the Halloween... oh, wait, no, I want to make this happen. It prioritizes the Halloween DIYs. And so I've only gotten a few of the cherry blossom stuff. But yes, we're going to make this one. I hope I get to that mindset one day. I'm almost 40 and I have this new fear of getting old. The one thing that I really appreciate about K Daisy's conversation about aging is that it's a privilege, right? And I was talking to my mom about this because I went to the doctor, and like 2 years ago, after like the major medical trauma of like postpartum and stuff, and telling my OBGYN the story about like, yeah, they made me labor for 40 hours by myself and they wouldn't let me see my son for 5 days because of COVID protocols. I was not happy about it. And the thing that she was really prioritizing about like my post care was like, oh, well, it's probably really important that you like lose weight. And listen, when somebody is in an emotional state talking about their physical appearance where that's already a sensitive topic, I did not see my doctor for 2 years out of spite, which was not great. So I came back and, you know, obviously I'm in a better place and a lot of my health has reset itself. But I think what I've started realizing is how much of a full-time job taking care of yourself is. And, you know, I was talking to my mom about that, and I was saying, like, does it just feel like an additional full-time job to take care of yourself? Because it didn't feel this way when I was in my 20s. It didn't feel this way when I was younger. And I think what we have to realize as we get older is that it's not necessarily, we shouldn't treat taking care of ourselves as a job. We should take care of ourselves as an act of compassion, and that it should be prioritized. And unfortunately, we live in a reality where like the industrial model of productivity does not allow for us to do that. And I was thinking, like, you know, if we did in fact allow for people to have a 6-hour workday and a 30-hour work week, how much time can be spent actually accommodating the needs of the body and like getting errands done before picking up kids? Like, I think about that all the time now. Nyla, hello. Did I miss a Nyla? Did I miss a Nyla? I don't see Nyla. Oh, there's Nyla. Hello, Nyla. A lot of doctors just say lose weight, and honestly, it's a bit insulting when we're... Oh, I know. I know. To quote a figure with some controversy, when I become a man, I put away childish things, including the fear of childishness and the desire to be very grown up. Listen, I have money to afford really cute ass plushies, okay? I am able to heal my inner child in ways that my child could not. So, like, not my actual child, like me as a child, because I don't let my child be my healing, you know. Cherry, hello. And so that's the thing that I've been considering. It's like, how can I reshift my care and compassion to not being work, but being a priority? It's like, you know how therapists, if you've had the joy and privilege of having a good, solid therapist or really being able to afford therapy, they talk about not only being the protector of your inner child, but being your best friend. And oftentimes, when you have a very hypercritical inner voice, they're like, well, would you let somebody talk to your best friend like that? And personally, I don't think any of us would let anyone talk to anyone like that if we saw it. And so what I've been trying to do is that instead of being, you know, critical to my hypercritical mind, it's like, how can I rephrase this as a need? And what I've recognized as getting older, that we don't have time to actually make time for one of the most, if not the most important relationship in our lives, which is us, right? So I definitely have been sitting on trying to prioritize instead of like waiting for my life to come together and to click, because I don't think that'll ever really happen for anybody. But this realization that, you know, you get what you get from the relationships you invest in, right? And I think what I'm trying to work on now is figuring out how to really prioritize my well-being and celebrating each age as it comes. Because I don't want to be miserable and hating myself in my 40s and 50s. I really want to celebrate the aspect of aging, but I also want to age well. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Hello, Luxie. Welcome in. Guten Tag. How are you? I had my boys young by today's and back and then ideal, so my 20s and 30s were kind of put on pause. 40s have been more fun despite experiencing a lot loss of elder loved ones. Yeah. Yeah. The other thing that's been really hard for, I think, millennials and just like anyone that's in their 30s and 40s, it's seeing your parents age, because somebody had mentioned this on like a subreddit about like just it being heartbreaking watching your parents age and realizing that like you just have this permanent image of your parents in their 30s and 40s, because that's like the age that you really like hone in on observing your parents. And I think about that. Like, I still look at my parents and I see them in their 30s and their 40s, even though they're nearly 70 years old at this point. And it feels really weird. It feels really weird. I'm done for the day, chill in bed and attempt to recover for the next day. What about me? We are having some new island energy vibes. We got a smug that I've had before, which is okay. And I was thinking, do we want to just like amiibo in rabbits today? Like actually get 4 rabbit villagers that we can guarantee? Or do you all hate me and want me to go on villager hunts to find rabbits and then end up with whomever is there? The answer, friends, is that you love me and you want me to amiibo in things that bring me joy. That's what you want. Dear doctors, we are dealing with other things. We ask you to help instead of saying weight loss is needed. Now, okay, granted, weight and image is incredibly important in Korea, right? And the reason why I like my doctor is that she does recognize that there are ethnic differences with like weight distribution and muscle distribution and just body like anatomy and stuff, like to a certain degree. And so, for example, she was talking to me about how Koreans have a tendency towards diabetes because the sugar intake has gone exponentially, higher since Korea became a developed country. But because I don't eat a lot of sugar, like I don't eat a lot of added sugar unless I'm making cinnamon rolls or, bribing people with cookies, that we don't really eat sugar on the regular unless it's, a natural fruit, right? But I do have a tendency towards high cholesterol because I'm genetically dispositioned towards it. So the one thing that she was encouraging me to do was like, maybe stop eating the simple carbs. And I was at a point where I was recognizing that I was falling back on a lot of foods that were probably not good for my health and well-being. But that was a personal choice, not necessarily of like, we want you to, be more concerned about a certain part of your body. That's just like, that was a personal choice to reintroduce better vegetables eating. But also we live in a hyper inflation when it comes to prices, right? Like vegetables are really expensive here. A package of riced cauliflower in the frozen section is nearly $5. And so expecting a vegetarian whose major diet is carbohydrates, it's like, that's really hard. You can bribe me with cookies anytime. Luxie, come over. I will absolutely do that. Villager hunt for an amount of chickens. If you don't get the bun, then amiibo in for critters. Invite twice, place the plot on the 3rd day. Okay. All right. Let's do that. We'll do that. Sure. Ooh, we got our first official hybrid. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. So now here comes the point of like which villager we're going to invite. So the rabbit I have, or the rabbits I have, I have a Korean amiibo if you all want to see. This is Claude with his Hangul name. I can't read that, I'm sorry, but we can do Claude. I know that I have the KK Bubblegum Sisters, but I don't want the KK Bubblegum Sisters. Let's see, who else do we have? I have a bunch of, okay, we have Francine, which I may consider. Let me see. I may consider giving Francine a try. Maybe. Oh my gosh. So many small little amiibos. Where Tiffany stands in this house anyway. I do like Tiffany. I've been thinking about Tiffany. Oh, the other thing that we need to consider, friends, is that for Halloween, I would like to cosplay as an Animal Crossing rabbit villager. Is there a specific one that you would like me to cosplay? I have Coco. Let's go. I thought I had Gaston too. I may not. April, hello. How are you? Okay, we do have both Chrissy and Francine. April, I've been thinking about you. We also have Ruby. Oh, we have... I think Tiffany should be our first friend. What do you think? April, I hope you're doing okay. I keep thinking about you. I keep sending you... I know that the Republicans love to do thoughts and prayers, but I am sending you lots of good vibes, and if there's anything that I can do for you, please let me know. We have Tutu. Oh no. Okay, so we have... I do have Dottie, I think. I do have the lipstick. Maybe I should do Tiffany? I could do Tiffany. I may actually have the outfit for Tiffany, too. All right, so we do have... Oh, and we also have Mira. I've never had Mira. I think she would be fun to have, too. And I would like to get all of the different personalities. Good vibes are fantastic. I'm okay. The first month was the hardest. Is it safe to assume that you are in a safe place now? If you don't want to talk about it, it's okay. I can reach out to you via Discord and inquire when you are ready. Obviously, no pressure. I could also cosplay as Dottie. That would be fun. Okay, so let's see. My son has been playing with my amiibo, so I don't know where all my amiibos are. I do have Bon Bon, so we can do Bon Bon as well. And child... Okay, I need to like redo all of my my amiibos because somebody, I'm not gonna say who, child, has played around with all of these. Ruby for the Neptune birthday twin, but my pain levels are better than they've ever been. My kids are finally growing and thriving. I am so happy for you. Okay, let's do Dottie then. We also have Cole, so that's an option. And let's see. Yeah, so maybe we'll do Cole. I would really, ideally, like to invite Doc, but I don't think I actually have Doc's amiibos. Okay, cool. Cool. We do have... Wow, I have a lot of amiibos I did not know I had. I have a lot of characters I didn't know I had that I should probably invite at some point. I'm in a safe place and working on making everything final. Love that. Bon Bon, she's the rabbit with the shoes. I loved having Bon Bon on Lagom. We also have Genji. Okay, so I think we're gonna start with... Let's invite Tiffany because she's not a villager personality we have on the island as of yet. We do have Dottie, that's awesome. And then, oh wow, we actually have Mira's like big amiibo. Cool. And then, yeah, cool. All right. So yeah, let's do that, and then I will get my other witch, and we'll... Oh my gosh, this girl is on my list now, friends. Here, I need to like... I need to talk about this girl. Aside from the fact that they are doing cool stuff. So this girl was crafting, okay? We're not a 3-star island yet, which means there's no cooking available. You know what this girl was doing? I'll tell you what this girl was doing. This girl was crafting cookies that I couldn't learn because it's not a 3-star island. This girl with the side eye, she knows what she's doing. Just letting you know. But also, she's actually kind of cute. She's really cool on a cherry blossom season island, though. I'm just saying, like, she's really cute. Bye, Mrs. G. Have a great rest of your whatever. Happy time zones wherever you are. Carmen is your favorite rabbit. Ooh, I'm so glad for the improvement in your life. You'd love to see me as Tiffany. All right. So, friends, who should I cosplay? Who should I cosplay? Apparently they're not, because I did not learn them. She would not let me learn it. So I don't know what happened with that. We're gonna start a poll, friends, because 83% of you like to do polls. Who should I cosplay for Halloween? Okay, so I think we talked about Tiffany. And then there was Dottie. What was the other villager that we talked about? I would have to get a blonde wig for Bon Bon. You want me to cosplay as Shino? Shino's not a rabbit, though. Shino's not a rabbit. I could... Okay, so then add Coco. Sure. I don't know how I would cosplay as Coco. That'd be terrifying. She's my nemesis. Okay, you know what? Shino for chaos. For the chaos. There you go. Rabbitify Shino. Okay, we can do that. Start poll. All right, also, friends, if you have donated to the House Rabbit Society charity stream over the weekend, please be sure to fill out that form so that I can give you your emotes via email, okay? Because for some reason, I can't access, I mean, rightfully so, I can't send messages through Tiltify, which is very annoying. Maury, hello, hello. We're getting more inquiries about the campsite. Yes, my plans to draw more. Yes, yes. Okay, thank you, thank you. Now if it's positive, we've spread, blah, blah. Okay. Don't you worry, Mr. Nook. As long as we all work together, I'm sure we'll reach our goal of having KK here. I feel the same way. Sure. Shino is gorgeous. She's so troublesome, though. If you can pull off Coco, that would be really cool. What I would probably do is get like big round sunglasses and probably get black lipstick and just like a circle. I could probably do that. All right. Oh, we gotta do this. Yeah, so let's invite Tiffany. I've never had her. She looks like a problem and I love that for her. What should I do? Stew, we're not having stew. If anyone does a stew challenge and stew ends up on this island, I swear to Nintendo. I swear to Nintendo. I don't have Gabby as an amiibo. That's the problem. Like the amiibos that I have quite a few rabbits. I don't have all of them. I thought I had Doc for some reason. I guess I don't. But if we find Gabby, I'll take her. I remember having Gabby and liking her quite a bit. I've never had Pippi, and I've never had... Oh, who have I not had yet? There's another Peppy rabbit that I haven't had. I haven't had Carmen before, and I would love to have Carmen. A Chrissy challenge? Do not. Direwolf, I swear. Sarah, hello, how are you? Also, friends, I don't think I haven't been very good at shouting people out. Also, April, congratulations on the 11,000 subscribers. Absolutely, very much deserved. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Friends, be sure to go do a quick subscribe. It's absolutely free to the people that I am shouting out. Sabra, how are the emotes working for you? And then there was somebody else. I think, where's Damo? Damo, where are you? I can find you. That sounded, oh, and also Princess of Pineapples. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I know that Damo had recently changed his name on YouTube's. Rain Willow, you just subbed, also new fan. Thank you. Okay, we gotta go talk to yeah, hold on. I need to find Damo though. That's gonna bother me. I want to make sure that I Damo gaming. There's a lot of Damo. Why? There's only one Damo. Thank you, April. I appreciate it. We probably have a 1-star rank because we only have 6 villagers, but let's talk island evals just for funsies. Yep. Yep. You collect facts and data from literally one person because 83% of people like to do polls, but the opposite is true. It is, what, 17%? So. All right, yep. 1 star. Cool. All right. Stay unassuming. I wonder who that is. Is it the normal? Do you think it's the normal? I think it's the normal. All right, let's go. I have a dilemma. I want tacos for lunch. We have so much leftovers. We need to eat but tacos. Can you put leftovers on the tacos? Like, do you have leftovers that are taco worthy? Isabel's so polite even when giving bad news. Bad news, your island sucks. All right, let's go amiibo in Miss Tiffany. All right, I'm seeing 60% people want Tiffany. Oh my goodness. Y'all just want me to like gussy it up and be a delightful tart. That's what you want me to do. Alas, the leftovers is soup. There is such a thing as tortilla soup, my friend. There's such a thing. Soup tacos. You say soup tacos. I say dipping tacos. Difference. Most things can be taco worthy if you're creative enough. Listen, tortilla soup is like the best. Oh, now I want tortilla soup. Thanks. All right. Let's invite this messy girl. I've never had her, so this will be very exciting. In Vegas, they have ice cream cotton candy burritos. Anything in burrito if you tried. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Thankfully, I actually have the purple eyeshadow. I actually do have this purple like eyeliner thing. Oh my gosh. This is I don't know if I have that, but I'm sure I can find it. Oh my god. I just need bunny ears. I have rabbit ears. I do. It's just oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, this girl with the fishnet stockings too. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. They're gonna call me the inappropriate gamer after this. She's Miss Beauty, she's Beauty, she's Grace, she's Miss United States. Oh my goodness. All right, Shino's about to not be the girl boss over here. That outfit looks like a uniform you wore as a bartender? Wow. I mean, I'd appreciate that. Respectfully, consensually, platonically, I would appreciate that. And she's licking a lollipop. Oh my goodness. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. This is so inappropriate, I know, but are they... I have never noticed that before. Where does it go? Bestie. Bestie. Nintendo knew what it was doing. This is a 10 plus game. My patootie. Oh my goodness. They're garters. Yeah. I'm not featuring garters on this stream, friends. I'm just pointing this out to you right now. It's gonna be like here up, okay? Aren't you a peach? I have a recipe for an unglazed... Oh, at least she's, like, not expensive. Thank you for not being expensive, and thank you for giving me something that, I can actually utilize. Wow. Wow, Nintendo. I mean, here's another thing, too. Like, the way that we view bodies and, like, maritals and not maritals in the States is very different than in other parts of the world. So, like, for example... My son is in a Korean daycare, right? And they were teaching both the boys and the girls how to like sitting at the vanity and applying makeup, not actual makeup, but like using brushes and stuff. And the way that they were teaching, it's like, look what I'm doing, the same thing that mommy does in making myself pretty. And that's mostly because in Korea, makeup is not gendered. Like plenty of K-pop artists, men and women, both use it, and men use makeup here. But it's just, it's really interesting how like lack of a gendered focus that is. But yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm sure I can find a red gloves. I'm sure I can do that. I'm sure I can find something on Coupang or something. You got a quick dinner, so I'm gonna head out. Sabra, thank you so much for being here. Happy time zones. Enjoy your noms. A track jacket, thank you. All right, you fabulous thing. You've helped me make some truly splendid memories here. When I get back home, I wonder if I won't find myself wishing to return. Please do invite me to the campsite again. Bun bun, okay. I actually love that. The K-pop artists are hot because they aren't overly gendered. I mean, I do very much value androgyny, so I mean, that's fine for me. All right, let's go welcome Eugene to the island for how short of a stay he is. The thing that bothers me is that you can't just like replace people. You have to fill up the entire island in order to replace everyone. You voted for Dottie. Dottie would be fun. Dottie would be fun. I love Dottie. She has like, when she's surprised, her red eyes just like, oh. All right. I also could have sworn that I had Gaston, but I guess I don't. All right, let's do a resident here. Oh, you want me to bring in Dottie? Okay, I can absolutely bring in Dottie, 100%. I like Dottie a lot. I think Dottie and Tiffany will make really good friends, so we'll do welcome to the island. In all fairness, I didn't think of the outfit. I thought the red lipstick and makeup. No. And you know what I can do is that I can actually make it like, not necessarily family friendly, but I can make it like androgynous as heck. You know, I can get a suit or like at least a top vest and a bow tie and everything. So that's not a problem. I'm not worried about that. Okay, we'll send this to you. Cool. And then at some point, I need to... what's it called? I think what would annoy me the most is that, like, on ticket 1, it's Tiffany. Could you imagine? Ticket 1 is Tiffany, and I spent all this time inviting her. Yeah, no, I can absolutely wear a bow tie. I have a couple of bow ties, and if not, I can always just steal one from HubSpot. He has a red one that has D20 dice on it because we're nerds. So I think I could probably pull that one off. Yeah, I love bow ties. When I was going into my non-binary journey in my 20s, I was obsessed with bow ties. I never wore them because I never had, you know, button downs to wear the bow ties with, but they were there, you know, they were there. Your shiny Geodude evolved? That's awesome. Okay, with a shiny Geodude, do they look like a specific rock? Because wouldn't it be so cute if Geodude as a shiny would be like a diamond? Ruby, hello, how are you? Tiffany does seem like, oh, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Went the one time. I wore neckties and ripped skinny jeans. I'm not sure how I feel about that now. Well, I've gotten to this point where I've recognized that my stepfather was right. Don't tell him that, you know, buying pre-ripped clothing for, you know, significantly more money is a waste of time. I did name it Diamond, but the shiny Geodude is actually more golden color. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, my hope, and here's like the other thing about like becoming older, right? That back in my 20s, there seemed to be like a specific look that you had to be for non-binary, like you had to be androgynous or bust. And there are just some people who, you know, choosing to not, you know, pursue HRT or surgery or changing really anything about themselves, that it was really hard for people to feel like their non-binariness was valued. And oh, hello, Cube. And what I realized about being non-binary is that it's really just a gender preference. I really don't feel like a femme person, like a female-bodied, like I don't feel like I have a she, her pronouns. So, but I like being feminine, you know? Speaking of getting older, I'm so close to 50 now, and I came out 35 years ago. Oh my gosh. Yeah, isn't it wild? Isn't it wild? Like, we're at such a really cool part of our lives. You wore a bow tie to your prom? That's awesome. And ooh, thank you. I did not know I needed this, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Wait, are you singing? See, okay, here's something that I do like about Eugene is that he is a singer. He likes staring at water. Like, this man is actually kind of cute. All right, we also have Pumpkins back. So what do you have? Good morning. Thanks for stopping by. She's probably gonna be coming every day at this point. And Vestas. Oh my gosh. Okay, no. Yep, we're gonna buy that. And then we're gonna get the other hat. You have to go eat. Raina, it was good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Eat your dinner, take care of yourself. But Ruby, how are things? How is your youngest settling in with college, right? I think that's what happened, right? Like this year. They graduated and now they're in college, which is wild. Okay, we gotta do the Vesta shirt. The good thing is when my daughters came out, I was able to give them the support they needed while their father flipped out. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. He's enjoying it? That's awesome. That's great. I keep looking at my son who's officially 2.5. Like, when did that happen? When did that happen? And he's like, he was a human before, right? He was a human before, don't get me wrong, but it's so wild how he's just like a person now. Actually, no, I kind of like the hat that I was in. I like the hat that I was in. Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. There we go. Time does fly. Yeah, no, he's starting to do some really cool stuff. He really likes it when we interact with him while we're watching like educational stuff on YouTube, and wants us to sing the songs that they learn. And ooh, we got stuff that I want. Yes, we do. We got stuff that we want. I'm gonna sell a couple of things. Also, I don't think I've ever noticed the polka dot teacup before. Oh, it's It's who's he was it's visiting right now. Cool. All right, I'm gonna sell you. I don't think I need the jacket, and there we go. He's very conservative, but they are bi, pan, and queer, so I told them about how I came out originally as a lesbian. My grandma was like, well, that happened. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. He's a sweet little human-shaped parasite before he's growing personality now. I know. I know. Yeah, it's really cool just watching him grow and be a human. It's so cool. Right, I know I have this, but I want to grab another one of these, I think. I know I should just be like amiiboing in, however, I see things, and I'm a Corvid and I want to buy stuff. So we'll get Tiffany and Dottie, and then we can probably get Toby. Sweet Shay, did I say hello to you? I hope I did. If I didn't, hello. Oh, I do. Look at you. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Nope. Now I did. Cool. He was nonverbal, but since the divorce started, he has started talking and going through his terrible twos. Wow. Yeah, my son's terrible twos are very interesting because, I mean, I know that it's very hard, and I as far as we are aware, my son doesn't have additional needs that we need to be concerned about. You know, he's meeting his development at the right age and everything, or at the age that they expect. But what I've recognized is that we really don't give kids the ability to go through those big emotions. And I sincerely hope in my heart of hearts that we continue doing what we're doing, where it's like when one parent just needs to not for 5 minutes, the other parent is like, I got it, go disengage. And we've been able to do that really well. It's just the hardest part is that when he specifically wants the parent that needs to disengage, and he needs to learn that sometimes the adults, just for everyone's well-being, needs to not. And that's really hard for a 2.5-year-old to see. The doctor said sometimes autistic kids sense things. The 4s are far worse than the 2s. Yeah, because they can grab things more. 27 months? Oh my gosh. Neptune, thank you so much for almost 2.5 years. My goodness. My goodness. Also, is her dress not actually going down past her... Was that just me? That wasn't just me. Was that just me? Ooh, an elephant slide. I'll take that though. I'll take that though. Okay. Neptune, thank you so much. You're so sweet. The unpause my show debacle. Uh-oh. Oh, his favorite thing though is that when YouTube videos pause, he'll go, you know, Mama, Daddy, help. It paused. It's very fun. All right, let's go see what this girl wants. If it's expensive, I'm gonna be mad. All right. Oh no, I guess. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, girl. I'm putting you on display, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, this dress does not, in fact, go all the way down. It is like you can literally see her tush under this. Wild, wild. Girl, this is a rated E game. What the heck? Yes. What do you want me to make you though? I know. You can see most of the villagers' tushes. I know. All right, let's see. A souvenir to prove you were here. A medium wooden partition. That's where we're getting expensive. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. But thank you for the medium wood partition thing. Although, do I have what I need for a medium wood partition? Do I actually have it? Hold on, let me see. How expensive is this? Oh, that's super expensive, girl. What happened to the unglazed dish set? What happened to that? That was easy. Why are we suddenly becoming expensive and taking almost all of my wood? What the heck? I don't want to hear expensive unless it's a double wooden bed or a tall Oh, did somebody want a tall garden rock? That's rude. That is rude. I don't think I've ever had anyone ask for a tall garden rock before. I have had someone ask for the double wide bed. Yeah, go put the monsters down. Tell them that they are loved and cherished and awesome, like you always do. You think it was Francine? Of course it was Francine. That's why Francine's not coming on this island. I did. I did. Enjoy. A pet bed. Thank you. Are you calling me a pet? I didn't ask for a Dami mommy. That's not the relationship we're going to have. No. Okay, so we can go put down a plot for tomorrow. And we can go hunting. Let's do like 10 ticket hunts. But I do need to go to, oh, crapola. That's not what I meant to do. What day were we on? Wait, what day? It was a Sunday, right? Okay, so there we go. Is that better or worse than when Vivian gave me a doghouse? I mean, don't kink shame Hank. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. Oh, the dog knows. Oh, I mean, it still stands. Do not kink shame Hank. Okay, so then who's a villager that I've not had before? I think after Dottie, I would like to do Mira. And then Toby. So wait, no, that'd be the 4 of them. Like, she chopped off her cousin Snoo and just handed it to me. I mean, she's a true crime girly. What did you expect? All right, let's see. If we have a villager at the campsite, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, no. Saturday we have our island's very first fishing tourney. Very cool, very cool. That's fun. That'll be really helpful for building up more of the museum because, again, I do want to keep this island. I legitimately do want to keep this island. I've said that 3 islands ago, but I do. Oh, cool. We got more free stuff. And sending out promo gifts. That's cool. If my reply smells particularly caffeinated, it's because I was drinking coffee when I wrote this. Eugene, I mean, thank you for letting me know. I can't drink caffeine, but thanks. All right, do we have... Okay, we do not have Abel. Do we have... anybody else? No. Okay, so we're just gonna have to find this person. Oh, we have Sahara, finally. And... oh, we're gonna buy a plot. We're gonna buy a plot. We're not gonna worry about this. We're gonna buy a plot. How much money do I have? I have enough. It's better than when lazy villagers tell you they dipped it in gravy. Well, I mean, okay, considering that it was a common practice, right? It was a common practice to, you know, douse letters in perfumes and scents. Like, that is a thing. I don't know how I feel about that, but it is a thing. All right, we're gonna worry about this later. And then I think I'm gonna change my pack because I love this pack. This is my favorite pack. I think this is something that Blaine and I have in common. We love this backpack. It's one of my favorites. All right, and then at some point, I'm gonna have to go and get my other Switch because I was not prepared for this at all. Either that, or I could go to a spicy island and order something. Ooh, a green honeycomb wall. Thank you. Let's buy a plot, please. Let's talk infrastructure. And let's sell some land. Yeah, we'll do that. Cool, cool, cool. Did you know? I've learned about this. I don't know if this is still a thing, but back in the day, you could apparently glitch somebody's island by taking taking your bridge, like the free bridge that you're given as a DIY, and put it on their islands, and they can't do anything about it. I was shook when I heard that. I don't know if that you can do that now, but I'm also curious, like, what happens if you try to put down a plot on somebody's other island? Like, would it do anything? We're gonna, oh dear. Okay. Is it beachfront property time? It is beachfront property time. Yes. Dun 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 dun. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, so he'll have a friend. And I need to go get my Switch for the other one. That seems so cruel. I mean, it's definitely not a nice thing to do. All right. I'm gonna be right back, friends. I need to go get my Switch. Oh, also, I have unlocked Happy Home Paradise, so that's something that I do want to partake in. I've never done a, what's it called? Like, a speed run of Happy Home. Isn't the world record like 2 hours and 18 minutes or something? All right, so we're gonna end the poll here. It looks like Tiffany has won, so we're gonna do that one. Oh geez, I didn't turn this down. I always feel bad giving them garbage houses. I know, me too. What I typically do is I'll devote at least like 5 minutes. You know, like I'll make it a nice house. And one thing I really like to do is I like to make tiny houses, like the 4x4, and see how much I can actually make into a livable house. And usually it's like a bed and a small kitchen. So I really like doing that. I like figuring out. I also use Happy Home as like mood boards too, because the one thing that I want to do for Halloween and saving this island, the dream address, in cherry blossom season is that I would like to have a cherry blossom season Halloween with some like bunny day stuff, since we're going to go rabbit themed. So I would really like to do that. All right, I want to visit someone. Here, your bed is by the stove, not trying. I mean, I have heard that I've seen a couple of ridiculous apartments in New York that I think it's called like modern. What is his handle? He does feng shui on here. And his one of my favorite shorts is like, "Don't be a wiener." He's oh my gosh, is he Chinese? He wrote a book on modern feng shui, and I love his vibe. He's so funny. And sometimes I think he'll feature his husband on there, so it's really cute. All right, hold on, friends, hold on. I want visitors. We're gonna do local play because we don't need to worry about that. Okay. All right. Roger. Yes. Cool, cool, cool. All right, and now I need to make sure that I can at least give my character. Let's give them, since we have 4 plots that we're going to be working on, let's do 40. Oh, geez, I have a lot of stuff. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And then maybe I can go shopping, too. So, get something out. Sorry, friends. I know that this is super engaging. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. There we go. Yeah, so we'll go on 10 ticket hunts for each plot, and maybe we'll be lucky. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Let's fly. There we go. I can also water my crops or my flowers while I'm here, because I still have not gotten, y'all, I still have not gotten the blue rose, and it's driving me bananas. So upsetting. But also, if we get Dottie, that'd be great too. So I think the characters I want, we're gonna get Tiffany. And then I would like Doc. And then Mira would be fun because I think she'd be fun for Halloween. But also, I've never had her. And I think if we just change out her outfit, literally everything, she'll look great. And look at Olivia, dressed to impress. Oh my gosh, I love Olivia. There's a reason why I transferred Hazelnut's blue rose to my other Switch before resetting. Did you make that one yourself? Because that's impressive. That's always impressive. All right. I don't know how people speedrun Animal Crossing because I get so distracted all the time. Like literally all the time. So I am not sorry. I am not sorry. All right, let's see. Okay, I do have extra stuff. All right, I'm gonna grab this. Oh my gosh, the fall looks so cute. I changed out the shrubbery, so it's now in full bloom. I think I've changed out everything, but the amount of pumpkins that I grew and produced was ridiculous. And look at this man. Look at this man. I was going to check. Let me see. I'm gonna check a thing. Do you have anything fun? Anything nice? Ooh, wait. There we go. I'm gonna take you. Wait, how much is this? This is probably very expensive. That's not expensive. That's fine. All right. Thank you. That's all I wanted. It took 4 months with the beautiful eye. Okay, so I need to change to the beautiful island ordinance, I guess. And okay, the other thing I wanted to ask, friends, for a cherry blossom Halloween, would white, yellow, green, or orange be a good pumpkin coloring with the pink cherry blossoms? Because I'm thinking it's either white or yellow. But I also just, I want something that feels very spring-oriented, but also Halloween-y, you know? I do think that there is a... This becomes white with the white coloring, like the white pumpkins, right? Because that would be really cool to have with the Bunny Day items, like having Bunny Day trees as well as the pumpkin trees. And oh, good. Awesome. I'll put you like right here. Water you. And then I'll water you. Yep. For all the love that is good and holy, put your flowers in prison before doing... Oh my gosh. The flowers took 8 villagers hostage. I don't have a lot of flowers around. I mean, I have enough to have a 5-star island, but I really, aside from the flower breeding, I only have 3 flower types that are out, which are the orange cosmos, the black rose, and the green mums, because I've been very color oriented. So there's not a lot of flowers here. This island is actually really cute. I don't know why I keep worrying about it. And let's see if there's actually a jester outfit. I think I've officially ended my Animal Crossing RPG life. I couldn't get into it, which is such a shame. Oh, we have sushi. Love that for us. Oh, also, this is like a couple of the outfits that I made. Just a reminder, friends, if you are not registered to vote, and you can, please vote in this upcoming election. Also vote for your local elections, because those also matter. But I did a rainbow hat, a Princess Peach one, and then this one's probably my best work yet. This has a punk outfit going on, and there's a star. So I'm gonna steal this design. Flowers with patches are like cats with boxes. If it fits, I sits. Okay. All right, I'll turn on the flower ordinance. I almost always do early bird because wait, let's delete. Thank you. All right, cool. So here, let me take. No, I'll just show it later. But anyway, I really love the design. It's very cute. Thank you. I was really proud of the jacket. Let's see if there's a jester outfit, though. It's super convenient, so feel free to use it anytime. Thank you. Do we have anything that I would like to wear? We do love some fall vibes, though. I think this was the first hat I ever got in the game. I know it's called the acorn hat, but I call it something else. I don't think I need anything. I do want this, though. Yeah, I want those shoes. I do want those shoes. I do. Yeah. Yeah. Need the loafers. Cool. And now I will leave. All right, we're gonna end session. Oh my gosh, Hank, don't tell me that. I still have not gotten the golden stag. I'm so mad. I'm having half an avocado with my soup, so it's vaguely taco adjacent. I love that for you. Oh, that sounds really good. I love putting avocado on soup, though. We have plans for a bean soup with masa cornbread. Like maseca. Oh my gosh, I can't speak Spanish anymore. What happened to me? What happened to me? I used to speak Spanish. I used to be, you know, toddler equivalent for speaking. Don't know what happened with that. Wait, did I pick up? I did pick up the Nook Miles, right? Oh my gosh, did my brain completely just lose its nonsense? Please tell me I got the Nook Miles. Please tell me I picked them up. If I didn't, that's gonna be a bad time. That's gonna be a bad time and very embarrassing. Did I pick it up? Please, 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 please. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Well, let's go villager hunting, shall we? We're gonna put you here. I don't think we need this drop item. And then, oh wait, I can literally put stuff away. Artsy, what are you doing? What are you doing? I will put you away, put the slip-on loafers away. Keep that there. We don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. And then probably don't need you and probably don't need you. And then, yeah, there we go. All right. It's been about nearly 2 hours since the stream started, but I think we're now at a point where I can go villager hunting. And then worst case scenario, we'll invite our girl Tiffany, which is not a worst case scenario. It's pretty great. Although I think, let's actually like take the thing. Okay, and then we're gonna go trick-or-treating. Trick-or-treating for a friend. Let's do it. Are we at a bubble break already? Oh my goodness. Let's do the 10 ticket hunt and see who we have, and then we'll do a bubble break for that. Oh man. Wanna fly. Also, friends, I have not had water recently, so if you've not had water, this is your reminder to hydrate. The new ADHD meds that I've been on has been requiring me to be very focused on hydration, because I've been, oh my gosh, I think I've been medicated for ADHD for almost a year at this point, which is really nice. But this new medication does put into glaring light the need for hydration. All right, who do we have? Scotland Yard with the stew challenge. If looks could murder, it's right here. It's right here, but also thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, hi, it looks like I joined at the right time. No, you were just like waiting. If this is Stu, okay, it's Rocco. Okay, that's ticket 1. And friends, if anyone is considering doing a stew challenge, just a reminder that with every additional super chat, it's an additional $5. So if you want me to do a 10 ticket stew hunt, you're gonna have to do $10. I'm just letting you know. Scott's trying to get banned. He can't be banned because he's very appreciated and it's rude. Thank you, Scott. How are you doing? I think I recall that like last week was a bit rough, so I hope that this week... Wait, didn't you go on travel at some point? You went on travel for work. How was that? So rude. Sorry, we just got back from Shelby's birthday dinner, heading to Chicago tomorrow morning early. It's all right. Shelby, if you were listening, happy birthday. I'm doing this even though Scott is being mean to me. I'm just letting you know. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Wow, that was bad. Happy birthday to Shelby. As I go on the wrong island. And many, 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 many more. Is Shelby still streaming on Twitch? Because here actually, let me see. Twitch. There it is. There we are. Friends, if you like art streams, I mean, you hang out with me, so I assume that you do. But thank you so much for being a member for 10 months, Shelby. Friends, go subscribe or go follow on Feral Pixie, aka Shelby, on Twitch. She does a lot of art. I think she's also done some Stardew Valley a bit. But yeah, go check her out. I hope you had a really great birthday, Shelby. What did you eat though? That's the big question. Like, was it birthday worthy? Was it birthday worthy? I still think of the taco place that's in Perrysburg, Ohio. Such a good place. I remember ordering and being like, oh my gosh, 3 tacos, that's it? And then after I finished, like, oh no, 3 tacos, that's it. You don't need more than 3 tacos. At all. If they had tacos, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I brought it up and... Deirdre, okay, thank you. All right, that's ticket number 2. We had tacos and margaritas, not agave and rye, but we want to go back, absolutely. Occasionally, it's been too busy with work and school and kids, but hoping to start again soon. Thank you. Also trying to migrate to YouTube, but my channel is pretty bare right now. That's okay. I mean, really just come at it for the vibes. You're there to be a joyful presence, and you know, if you want to do videos, you can. But honestly, I feel like I think I started most of my content was streaming because I could not figure out video editing. I think my first video was like, welcome to Everkeep. Oh my gosh. I think back to that first video too. Of like just showing off the thing that I had been working on with like the front entrance. Like I made a little like useless bridge and a waterfall because that's what you did in 2020. And then I had to take a break because, you know, medical trauma happened. More medical trauma happened. I appreciate you too, Shelby. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. I've also been thinking about Legos, friends, because Legos has a succulent set, and I would love to have the succulent set so that I can have some sort of semblance of plants in the house without cats and a child going after them. I've also purchased recently some hanging plant, like what are they called? It's like I purchased like some hanging plant stuff so that I can put my plants above everybody so they don't grab it. Also, Diesel, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, I know that the cravings, when they crave, but like you can have tacos. We bought so many Legos. Shelby has the succulent set and a few others. How do you feel about the succulent set? Is it worth the price? Because it's like, oh my gosh, the prices for these sets are ridiculous. And oh wow, this is embarrassing. I'm so sorry. Why are the villagers that I punted to the sun coming back to haunt me? And Shelby, I just serenaded you. I just serenaded you. And you side with Scott. You side with Scott on the stew challenge. Ridiculous. Wow. Wow. I see how it is. Okay. Okay. I'm just letting you know that Artsies have very long memories. And if there's ever a time that like you start streaming on YouTube and you play Animal Crossing, I will find out which villager you don't like or you have a beef with, and I will do the challenge. I'm just saying. I sent a heart. Did it change back to a stew challenge? Oh, it was just a heart. Okay, I thought it was a stew challenge thing, but considering that, you know, I'm going to give Scott the allowance if that counts as a stew challenge, in which case we'll just go hunting for stew for 10 tickets. Artsy, they were trolling. Oh, okay, okay. Well, thank you so much for the heart super chat. Because now we're at, what, was that 3 tickets? That was 3 tickets, right? That was 3 tickets? All right. But here's the thing, Shelby, you put it out into the universe. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? It means that Stu is manifested. You've manifested Stu within 5 tickets now. I'm just saying. But also, Scott, here's the thing about being an adult, right? You are allowed to buy whatever the frick you want, so as long as, like, all the other things are paid for. You know, like, I am an adult specifically so that I can afford having plushies in my house. That may or may not have been the excuse for, like, oh, it's for my kid. It wasn't for my kid. I've spent a lot on plushies in the last couple of years. There's this, really... Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard. So rude. Thank you so much for manifesting. All right, well, okay, we have... Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Renee. Thank you for not being Stu. I appreciate you. Also, Scott, I appreciate you. I think it'd be a different Blue Lazy Hopkins doc. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? It's literally the best part of being an adult, being able to buy things that I wanted. Mm-hmm. Yep. I've also recognized that I think the reason why I didn't like vegetables is that I didn't have the language to say, like, can I just make my own vegetables and see what happens? That's what I really hope to do with my son, is that if he doesn't like a vegetable, that's fine. It's probably either he doesn't like the vegetable or he didn't like how it was prepared, in which case I want to teach my son how to be like, I want to figure out how to like it. And if he doesn't like it, he doesn't like it. I make good veggies, you do make good veggies. That's fair. I have really appreciated cauliflower in the past couple of weeks. We have cauliflower pizza a lot in the past couple of days because it's so easy to do. And I've actually realized that I kind of prefer the cauliflower pizza to regular pizza. And it's not anything to do with like me making pizza. I'm good at making pizza, but just the overall flavor and texture feels better. And also I feel fuller for longer. Also, I'm a terrible person. We are aggressively promoting Josh's Gaming Garden podcast. If you don't know who Josh's Gaming Garden is, he was recently, within like the last year or so, he decided to pursue a career full-time making content on YouTube from being a flight attendant, and focuses most of his stuff on farming sims and farming RPGs. And so he recently started a podcast that I had the immense pleasure of being part of, to talk about, you know, early access, the goods and the bads and the myths. So he has a lot of the people that you know and love on there. He's had Pat, he's had Iona, he's had K Daisy, he's had quite a few people. Oh, thank goodness for being the wrong steer. I appreciate you. Thank you, Angus. Ooh, you grew rhubarb? Wow. Oh, strawberry rhubarb. That is a pie or a flavor I did not appreciate until I was much older. And I think it's because I need to have both the strawberry and the rhubarb cut up very small. I don't like whole pieces of rhubarb and strawberry. It's also just not my favorite pie. Pumpkin in there in the freezer. I would like to make a pumpkin pie. My parents grow rhubarb, but not by choice. They've tried to kill that plant. That thing will survive nuclear winter. I mean, it is a good plant to have. Isn't it like high in vitamin C or something? There's something really good about the plant. There's also a, isn't it like poisonous until you cook it or something? There's something a little like wacky doodle about rhubarb. All right, a bunny, please. A bunny, please. Please don't be stew. Please don't be stew. Please don't be stew. Please don't be stew. Please, please, please. Yes. So, okay, that's another question that I have about the move-in queue, right? When you have villagers, like when you have people visit, and someone gets your villager from a move-in queue, that means that they can't show up as on another island as your villager, right? Oh, I was so excited. I thought it was cool. The leaves of the rhubarb are poisonous. Morocco and Aaron, hello. How are you? How are things? It's good to see you. It's been a hot minute. I hope you're doing well. I've been thinking about you. Let's see. Do we have any like DIYs? We're presently dealing with a stew challenge, in which case I have the next 4 tickets to hope that it's either a rabbit or stew. Or not stew. Not stew, actually. Not stew. I didn't realize that the leaves specifically were poisonous. It's so cool that certain parts of the plant are poisonous, and then it's like we have evolved and developed over the course of hundreds of thousands of years of understanding what parts of the plants are poisonous and how to like make poisonous plants, you know, edible. I'm healing but mending. I miss all of you. Stew for the win. Rude. But like the stew for the win, not you mending and healing. I am hoping for the best. I know you've been through a lot of medical stuff in the last while, and I hope that you continue on the path of recovery and healing and giving you the energy and space to do whatever it is that you want to do. Aaron, we had a really fun conversation early in the stream where I was realizing how much of a full-time job just taking care of my body is. And I'm an able-bodied person, like straight up. There's nothing that's keeping me from, you know, going out and doing things aside from being exhausted and having a child. But I've just been thinking about how important it is to reframe your relationship with your body as not an obligation, but, you know, a friendship that it's a lifetime to maintain. And I can only imagine how hard that relationship is. And thank you, Norma, for not being Stu. Again, another cow villager, though, don't appreciate it. Of just how much extra work that is and how much society as of right now does not provide the space and time and funds to support people. It is so draining as an adult. I know. Yeah, I was asking my mom about it, that I was like, it feels like a full-time job now, and it didn't feel that way before. And she was like, yep, that's mm-hmm. It's also been really cool to have these conversations with my mom, because I'm at the age that she was when she had me, and being able to talk about certain things in that context is really helpful. She's also in the process of making my son some really beautiful knitted sweaters. There's one that looks like a literal watermelon because of the colors in the yarn, and so I'm really excited about that one. And she has a few that are like yellows, and she has pink and everything. And I'm really excited. Oh my gosh. The cats, though. Man, we've had the cats for almost a month. And I'm enamored. Like, I love the cats, but kitten hour, which happens 2 to 3 hours in the day, it reminds me how much we have to clean up. And Pamela, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. You get immense pleasure of teaching college English in Thailand next year, so I'm working a little hard to try to restore myself to semi-glory. You're going to Thailand? Like, you're teaching in Thailand? That is awesome. I have a lot of teacher friends who love Thailand, so I'm assuming that you will have a fun time. And oh my goodness, hello Tian Shang. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Do we have a DIY? Where are all the DIYs, though? They give you all the DIYs starting out, and then they don't. I don't understand that. You're going to be teaching for 1 year in the south of Thailand. That is awesome. Well, hopefully I will have my collective shiz together. And if you want to meet in some country somewhere, because you'll be closer to me than most people, that we should meet up. I think Hubsma and I had discussions about Japan, because we've never been to Japan. We've actually never really traveled outside of Korea since we've been here, because we have pets and we have a child, and you know, we're on one person's income, so there's not much that we can really do right now, and much of our funds goes to going home for the summer. So I really do hope that we are able to travel around, because Vietnam has been said to be really fun and has a lot of vegetarian options. But that's so cool, Aaron. I wish you the best of luck. I think I had a friend. Oh my gosh. It's so bad of me. I mix up Indonesia and Thailand all the time. I think she was in Thailand. I think. Maybe. Or maybe it was Indonesia. I don't know. But anyway, you will have a very fun time. Thailand has been on the bucket list for me. But right now, I think like the two places I really want to visit are Vietnam and Japan, because Japan apparently has vegetarian ramen in certain parts that I want to try. I'm in the process of learning Thai, which is proven to be a bit of a chore. As someone who's had to take a break from Korean, yeah, oh my gosh. Seriously, we're getting all the cuties though. We're getting all the cuties. We got Tucker. Tucker would be such a, okay, we have one more. Oh my goodness. We had all the cows, but not the cow that we were fearing. And we have yet to see a rabbit villager, which what the heck? What the heck? I don't think rabbits exist in this game, friends. I think it's a lie. I think it's like the birds are a lie. It's a conspiracy with the government. They have noodles made out of mushrooms in Japan. Oh yeah. There's also one that's made out of algae, right? But I've never actually. I don't think I've ever heard of the mushroom noodles. That sounds delicious. Oh, we've been doing vegetable noodles here to kind of like limit the simple carb thing in a conversation about bodies and things. And we got a veggie noodle maker, and I am a transformed human when it comes to like how I eat zucchini and how I eat carrots, because oh my goodness, so good. And there's like all these other options that I could do, like potato ones too, like stir fried long potatoes. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh man. Oh. Thai has like the drunken noodles, like the spicy drunken noodles. I love those. It's probably an American version of it, but I would really like to try their version of noodles. And yeah, there's just a lot of things that I want to try in various places. Like I would love to try legitimate like green tea, like matcha green tea, although I can't do that because it's caffeine. But I would love to try the various teas of Japan. Would love to try. Oh, there we go. Okay, well we have a blue villager, but it was not the blue villager that we would have to take. So aha, Scott, I win this round. Thank you so much for the super chat, though. The super chats, I should say. All right, Tad gave us a gold samurai suit, which we don't need, but let's invite our girl Tiffany, shall we? I have to be careful because I'm severe. Oh, yeah. Considering that almost every single South Pacific Asian country is shellfish oriented. Absolutely. You also, if you ever visit Korea, be very careful about the kimchi because they do fermented baby shrimp as part of the kimchi process. So unless it's vegetarian or just shellfish free, just be mindful that they use it in literally everything. One of these days you'll want another sushi. That was a once in a lifetime thing. I think the problem, Scott, is the fact that you had Kato by your side, and Kato is the queen of chaos. But okay, so we have the friends out. We have the friends out. Yeah, no, I love kimchi too. I do, which is why I make vegetarian options. So if you ever visit Korea and you come to visit, I will make sure that you have a vegetarian option. There is fresh kimchi that you can, wait, what am I doing? There is fresh kimchi that you can make that's for specifically eating within a couple of days as opposed to letting ferment for weeks or months. But for the most part, what you buy in the store is going to be the fermented kimchi that has the shrimp in it. Blame Kato? Yes, blame Kato. Oh, we haven't used that command in forever. I haven't actually seen what people have been up to, like, in regards to, like, gaming, because game dev has taken up a good portion of my brain, and it's like, I thought that I was caught up with people streaming. No, I'm like 10 streams behind with everybody. I've been trying to catch up with like people one at a time, so I was like catching up with like Vis's stuff and Amanda's and Kay's, and then I know that Pat pushed for partner on Twitch and got it, which naturally, because he's great, and the community of hooligans is also great. And Kato also pushed for partner with it this year and got it. I know that Peyton pushed for partner and I think also got partner as well, right? Min has been doing such a lot of great work on YouTube with videos and also doing the podcast with Peyton and Pat, which is awesome. Neptune, yes, get going. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your whatever, Neptune. Thank you so much for the raid. Take care of yourself. Well, we'll at least have an official bunny on here, which is nice. You have a house too. Like, it's gonna be great. Well, can you come to the island though? Yes, I will make you a thing. An aroma pot. Thank you for being cheap today. I appreciate it. Very cool. All right, so the week of Halloween, we're going to be focusing on actually like completing Little Nightmares because over the charity stream, I played Little Nightmares for like 15 minutes without glasses on, and I finally progressed past the point of like the janitor. So that was fun. Oh wait, do I need to learn the thing? I think I do. Yeah, I do. And so I think my goal is that the week of we'll work on Little Nightmares 1 and 2, and then I'll cosplay as Tiffany on I guess it'd be November 1st for me and Halloween for all of you. What was I making? I was making this one. Bye, Neptune. Thank you. All right. Also, while I'm thinking about it, oh, I can't because I got rid of the weeds. Oh no. All right, girl, you are coming to this island. Yes. Did you finish? Yes, it's ready. Take it. And then come to the island, please. Be the first bunny. All right, these mementos from my journey, they will forever hold a place in my heart and in my home, but you should come here. A lively plaid dress. This handmade item is wonderful, but knowing it's made on this island, I can't tell you much. I loved it. Yes, you should stay. Come stay, please. No, you should, instead of talking about how much you love camping here, you should talk about living here. Gotta head to bed as well. I have to be up at 5 a.m. Yes, happy time zone, Scott. Thank you so much for the stew challenge. Peace and love to all of you, and Shelby, happy birthday. All right. You have a house, girl. Like, you were not the last option. You were the only option. The garter belt, though. Okay, so I have a question. If we put her in a dress, like a shirt, right? If we put this girl in a sweater, what happens to the garter belt? Okay. I know for a fact that I'm distracted, but I need to answer this question. I need to answer. Yes, no, Hank, absolutely. I need to know this question. It is required. Okay, we have our girl. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Yep, I need to know. I need to know what happens to the garter strips. Like, I don't understand how that's part of her outfit. We're gonna go to Harv's. Yep. I want to fly. I need to know. Tell me, baby girl. I need to know. I know. See, seriously. No, I need to know. I gotta know. Also, I didn't realize that Harv's Island also has cherry blossoms. I don't know why that took me so long to recognize, but that's also really cool. All right, girl, we're gonna find out your secrets. Where does this garter belt go? All right, come on. Come on. Yes, okay. Can we have you? There we go. All right, girl. Let's see. Are you serious? Wow. Wow. Okay. The garters just keep your stockings up. I know, but like, listen, this is That is surely something. That is surely something. Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay. That is wild. Okay. Well, I've that answered my question. We have 1 bunny down, 3 more to go. So we're saying we're not putting her in a tube top. I don't have a tube top, but I now need to know where it goes. Oh no. Oh no, Hank. It's happened. I need to know. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's too funny. I wonder if it just like disappears. Like, does it go all the way up? Is there actually a band? Like, is there a band around her tummy? Hula hop and workout top also do the trick? Oh, I know. Darn, because our girl Mabel was selling one of those. Oh no. I mean, I just the look of it is pretty wacky. But I think we had talked about getting Dottie this time, right? We talked about Dottie. Let me see. Dottie was... Let's see. Okay, we got Eugene out. Let's see. Okay, Cole is there. Oh my gosh. I have a lot of duplicates I've recognized. Let's see, where is it? Dottie, where'd you go, bestie? Okay, no. Let's see. It would probably just be helpful if I looked up her number, right? Wouldn't that be helpful? Let's see. Dottie Amiibo. She is number 335. Yeah, that would have been a pain in the butt. Yep, there we go. Oh, I was supposed to say, we have a new villager at the campsite. Oh no. You have a ton of duplicate. I'm still missing 170. Oh gosh. All right, we need to do the welcome to the island. And then hopefully we also have Mabel. Hopefully we also have Mabel. We somehow do not have Mabel. That is very unfair. We do have a beaver though, which probably means we had Flick at some point. Okay. Well, let's get out this thing. I was about to go put down a plot, and then I realized, no, I should not do that. I should go and get Dottie in 2 times before I do that. You have like 5 quins. Yeah, the 2.0 villagers definitely had a lot of hype, and it's really sad because I think there's a couple of them that I think are really interesting, but I'm kind of not impressed by the 2.0s. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just because I had like 5 of one at some point. Right. Let's do this. All right, we're gonna get Dottie. Oh, maybe. There we go. That is absolutely an amiibo. Do not lie to me. Yes, I would like to try again. There we go. I'll die for Quinn's honor, and Fret's a good boy. I have not had Fret. I considered having Fret when I was doing a yellow solar punk island, because I thought that'd be fun just to have all yellow villagers, but I think I tried too hard with design, and that's kind of the problem. This is fun because I do like the rabbit villagers a lot, and I'm more interested in doing kind of like a minimalist build anyway on this island. Like, I want something that's foresty and, ooh, we got some cute stuff too. Okay. So, Pico will always be the best, no competition. I mean, that's fair. Pico, I really want to meet ya. Wish if I kept his OG name Champagne. Yeah, I mean, considering that our girl Tiffany has literal garter belt on her person, and the fact of the matter is, like, you could have kept it. It's fine. Ooh, her house though, that is vibrant. Wow, that's that is a vibe. Let's see what her house looks like. Oh my. Oh my. Is this going to be like spicy? Are you gonna be spicy? Hello. Oh, Maury, I'm sure you wanted to see me as soon as you could, but I'm still unpacking and it's a sty in here. It's all right, I totally understand. I've been beside myself with excitement ever since. Aw, so let's talk as soon as I'm unpacked. I can't wait to hear all the gossip. Oh goodness, you are gonna be messy. I'm excited. I don't often get messy villagers. Usually when I get messy villagers, it's Judy and she just gets into fights all the time, which is why she's not ever welcome on my island, ever. All right, we're gonna do a quick, like, make the umbrella. And then we'll dip. Actually, I think I'm gonna make a lot of them, so we can do one. Gives meaning to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. She has some secrets. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I could do a murder mystery, and Tiffany was not the victim, not the perpetrator, literally just living her life. She just lives here, you know? For some reason, I'm reminded of the time I said, oh my god, it's bright black. I mean, it is a vibe. It is vibrant, though, in comparison to the rest of the background. It sticks out. It's vibrant. But, oh my gosh, the garters, I'm gonna have to figure out how to dress this girl. I mean, I guess she's just getting dresses from now on. Either that or the tube top will be a thing. So. Yeah, like, did they anticipate it with having a tube top? Like, what's gonna happen? Also, Dottie, hello. I haven't had you on an island since 2021. How are things? A wooden stool? Absolutely, I'll make one for you. Yes, I can. I'm sad that I already know this, but it's fine. And then, oh wait, you wanted this. Oh my gosh. Girl, don't be expensive with the wood though, please, because I do not have any saved at all whatsoever, so. Beardo in a tube top is slay, but if you put him in the brown one, prepare to think he's naked a lot. I mean, clothing optional is a vibe. I do not kink shame. I also did not realize that there was a brown tube top. So that's a new thing that I've learned today. All right, there you go. Souvenir made. So Knevin-tastic. Love it. You're so happy right now. Thank you. A blossom dress. Is the blossom dress the one with all the flowers? Maybe. Heck yeah, tube top. That's right. You're besties with Fang, who's naked 3/4 of the time. Yeah, like, I don't know. Although I think I've given him more workout outfits because he wears blue now. So let's go mail this to Tiffany. Welcome her to the island. Oh my gosh. I will say that amiiboing in villagers takes so long. A resident here. Unless you need clothing for weather. Being naked is best. I mean, home is where the pants are not, okay? All right, let's do, yeah, we'll give you a nice cute one. We'll do welcome. I love the cards though. Does anyone else send their villagers cards? I used to, because there was nothing to do on in 2020 except, you know, play this game for hours and hours. Yeah, I can spell. I would actually send my villagers daily letters Not all 10 as far as I remember, but I was remember doing it like I would send one villager a letter a day, which is great because sending letters helps with the Nook Miles thing. But here, we're going to do that. Welcome to the island. And then we do this all over again. And hopefully we'll get Mabel. Mabel would be nice. All right, 9. There we go. And it'll be Plecky's birthday in a couple of days if I'm not careful. Oh, I really appreciated Lobo. I had Lobo on my Rags to Riches island, and I really grew to like him. He is one of the best wolves, I think. What's also really cool is that even though the personalities are pretty much the same, it's really cool to see how it seems there is some deviation with the personalities. Like, I know that there's Cranky 1 and Cranky 2, and there's like personality, like there's A-B personalities for each one. But it's really cool how like Grizzly is different from Kurt, who's different from Ike, you know? Some deviants, yes. I mean, my entire island is filled with deviants. Okay, here's the thing. Lagom, I don't know why certain islands, certain villagers, like combinations can be so problematic, but with the exception of Judy, who is never welcome to this island ever, like I don't really have people getting into fights. Oh wait, no, that's not true. I am a dirty liar. There was Mint. Mint was my problem girl that I loved having on an island with specifically Antonio and Vesta because, oh my goodness, it was a soap opera, y'all. Mint got she got into fights with Vesta all the time. Like, they got so upset with each other. And Antonio was like, is this flirting? I don't know. Like, if Antonio does not realize he's being flirted with. And I think within the last like couple of years, I know that Vesta and Antonio are not really together, but I think Vesta and our girl Olivia are either an item or are close. Okay, so that was the first time. So we need to amiibo her in the second time, and we need to move into the next day. Last slide has nothing but angels. Oddly, I didn't get into a fight, so as much as like I really like her, but I'm shy. I know. Like, listen, as a conflict resolution person, I can tell you that I am conflict avoidant for a lot of things, but it is a very important, learning habit to get into talking about things that are hard and confronting people, or doing things that have the emotional labor that you should be doing. Just saying. All right, let's get our girl. Man, there's like a bunch of villagers that I would love to try having on the island. Like, I would be okay with trying to have Olaf. I don't think there's anything wrong with the man. And it really is Happy Home's fault because I really do think that Happy Home added more personality to the villagers, and all of the sudden, the weird looking villagers were really endearing. All right, let's go. Pearl was cruel to punchy ones, and Lopez got into a prank war with Teddy, and that's it. That's funny. But also they own up to it. They're like, resident representative, we were not, doing our best, and we would like for you to help us smooth it over. I think that's really cute. Also, I think I messed up my growing pumpkins. That's all right. It's whatever. I'm going back in time anyway. It's not like they're going to realize that I was missing. It's gonna be fine. All right, so this girl's officially moved in. She's out on the prowl. Hopefully she's not causing chaos. Or rather, not causing chaos that I can't see, because I live for that nonsense. I apparently missed the live stream where Anka basically broke up with Amanda of the Amanda Files on stream. And so I think Amanda's looking to replace Anka now. All right, your plan P. Sorry, lost your mind. It's okay. Like, listen, we're here to craft you things. Girl, that's expensive. That's super expensive. Don't appreciate. Do not appreciate. I do appreciate just this once. I'll let you do something I could do myself. Like this recognition on them they do is nice. Yeah, but then they do it like 5 times, right? Fang doesn't get into things. Although he and Maddie, it's like they have some growing pains. It was heartbreaking divorce. Amanda will never be the same. I know. I mean... Oh gosh. Okay, so anyway, what? Oh no. I need a 5 clams? Are you kidding me, girl? What? Okay, giant clam, that's 1. Oh dear. To be fair, Hopper's only done it once with Fang, if I'm not mistaken. May Fang rip, but also it's all right. It's okay. I mean, to be fair, I had Bon Bon on Lagom, and I adored her. I thought she was really fun. Let's see. No. Goodness gracious. Please tell me that Artsy was smart and saved the shells. Please tell me that Artsy was smart about this, because, and of course it's Hopkins, right? You see this. You see this. This game knows. This game is aware. Don't appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm just gonna collect all of these and have it respawn. That is rude. That is so rude. Okay. I also don't have Bonbon's amiibo, so it was a good trade. She's a villager I can't expect to come around every day. Yeah, that's something that has been really a struggle, because I feel like I'm hyping up Beardo to the point when I actually get him, it's gonna be a letdown. But I do feel that like Beardo would be a really fun villager to have. Sand Dollar, what the heck? What the heck, game? What the heck, Gulliver? No, you can lay there and think about your life choices. Okay, we've got 2 giant clams. I really hope, in my heart of hearts, that I have what I need. That would be really sad. Okay, Cowrie, no. Sand Dollar, no. Oh my goodness. This is rude. Girl, this is rude. Okay, is that 3? Okay, we're at 3. Beardo has always been a sweetheart. There's only been one conversation I handle carefully. Tell him to be villager B, and you know... Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called humility. I know that one. $10, okay. Come on. Come on, game. Don't be like this. Do not be like this. Oh my goodness. Wow. 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 Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe it'll respawn. Maybe, possibly. Oh, hi. Yo, Mori, what's this here about you having some kind of special project? I was hoping you might be producing a low-budget yet artistically groundbreaking feature film. So I dropped everything to get your headshots updated. Love that for you. That's awesome. Kudos to you. You clearly take the whole... I love this. In fact, your dedication inspired me to get something for you. What'd you get me? What'd you get me? A football. Thank you. Eugene, unless it's 2 giant clams, we don't want it. Exactly. No, but the football is fine. We can put that down. The only thing that I have not decorated with is the dolly that Gala gave me. I was not about to curse my island, and you can get steppin'. All right, I'm gonna put the football where it makes the most sense, which is by the jock. So here you go. Enjoy. Oh wait, I'm gonna decorate this a little bit. Okay, and then, please tell me I have clams, please. Well, I don't often ask for clams. I don't ask for much, game, but hopefully. Oh, of course I sold them. I hate that for me. All right, so I need to reset the thing, right? I need to go in and out of a building. Now the other question is, if I like go to the next day, will she ask for the same one? Also, are you crafting anything? You are not crafting, but you have a better room now. Make yourself at home. How are you doing? Just know that Halloween's coming up when you start seeing pumpkin stuff. It's gonna be so rad. Thank you for noticing my hard work. I appreciate it. I think at some point I'm gonna bring my other character over and just like drop off all the extra pumpkins I have. All right, come on. Did it reset? Please tell me it reset. Did it reset? Please. I love the regular ball. A lot of my villagers love playing with that thing. I know, isn't it fun? Okay, well this is very rude. This is super rude. This is incredibly rude. How long does it take to spawn a thing? All right, you know what? You know what? We're just gonna go the next day. And then we'll amiibo her in again. Oh, I could go to a Nook Miles Island. I could do that. Or let's just go to the next day because I'm already invested. I'm already here. And if she asks for something even more expensive, the girl's on a list. I've had to do that before. Bunny asked for a garden wagon before I had roses. Wow. Tatiana, hello. How are you? Welcome in. We're dealing with very expensive amiibo villagers, which is so rude. Oh my goodness. Maybe we'll be lucky with Mabel because, I mean, I've been playing this game technically. Blessed. Also following Best Girl. Yep, this game knows what I'm looking for. Watch Dottie be on the, in like a campsite visitor or something. Wouldn't that be wild? Oh man, this takes so long. This is probably the one thing I don't like about amiiboing a lot of villagers at the same time. It's just it takes forever. Watch Dottie ask for something made of gold. Are you serious? Oh, we have young spring bamboo stuff. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, like decorating this island with young spring bamboo stuff, with cherry blossoms, and with Halloween sounds really fun. I think it was a smug villager asked for a golden candlestick. I mean, that sounds very, you know, smug villager of them. Wait, is this? What is this? That's the angled signpost that I already know. Oh, let's talk to you. Oh, hey, Moore, you came at just the right time, and there's something I'd like to ask. Yeah, sure, what's up? I think you want to see about a location for the store we're thinking of opening. Gained a lot of customers on this island who can't wait for me to come by. I mean, it took you forever, girl. So I came to chat with Tom Nook. We had a great conversation. He was all like, we have some materials left over. And that must be done. We selected an appropriate location. Got it. Yes. Yes. Yes, just give me the store. Yes, please, please, and thank you. Please, thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, we at least now have the Mabels. The Mabels, the Ables, the Sables. Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose a couple of trees, but you know what? We're gonna put you... Yeah, we'll put you right here. Yep, we're gonna lose some trees, but that's okay. This is the spot. Yay! Love that. It's gonna be bonkers. Oh, hello. More stuff. You hear that? There's some kind of scary rustling sound behind you. Teaching me distress. I am distressed, mostly because Dottie's being expensive. What happened to, like, 3 clay? You found the spot. Thank you so much. Once we're all set up and everything. Yes. Okay. Well, what are you selling? I just need to see. What's on sale? Ask and you shall receive, huh? Well, we have the workout top, so we're gonna buy that. Yep, because I'm so curious. And then I do think I'm gonna get this one. Yeah. Lori, hello, how are you doing? We've been having a really fun time trying to amiibo in villagers, and so far we're working on getting 2. So it's taken me a bit. Oh, no, we don't need impish horns. No. Yeah, we'll get you. Yep. Cool. Nice. Nope, we're good. We need to get Dottie in. And then we'll go on our 10 ticket hunt of the next day. And I'll figure out which other villagers I'm interested in bringing. Happy amiiboing day, thank you. That's the good thing about Callie when I amiiboed her in. She asked for very cheap things. Let's go. We love cheap. We love affordable girlies. This girl has not been, although I'm not surprised. Dottie does have expensive taste, and granted, I am one of those people that also has expensive taste. Failed to read amiibo, rude. Let's try it again. Let's see. What would be really nice is if we can find another bun. Luann Marie, hello, how are you? It's been a hot minute. How are things? We're currently amiiboing rabbit villagers for this island that's going to be rabbit oriented for a while because we had a very successful House Rabbit Society charity stream, and it seemed like it made the most sense to have a rabbit themed island. I'm not cheap and easy. I'm affordable and attainable. I like that for you. I'm still here. Just barely got them to sleep. I wish you the best. The one thing that I very deeply appreciate, and I know is very rare, is that my son is very easy to put down to sleep. Usually because we follow his cues. Not to say that you don't, but like we followed his cues, and we also did sleep training at 4 months, and it was the best decision. Literally the best decision that we could have done. And so he mostly goes down pretty easily, but when he wants to stay up, he tries. I just had the weirdest idea. Give Tiffany a breakfast cafe. That. Oh, you know what you could do? It could be that's perfectly fine, Dottie. I will make you a one of those. That's fine. How expensive is this though? How about like late night breakfast at Tiffany's? Like it is so late, it's early. You know what I mean? Kind of like coffee talk where it's in the evening. Yeah, time spent with the littles is the best time. I agree. All right, we're gonna get her in. I unfortunately do not have any. Okay, thank you. I have like no resources on this island, so I think I do need to go to a spicy island later and pick up some things, especially if I'm going to be amiiboing in villagers. All right, come on. 2 and nasty. Don't be like this. Do not be like this. Please and thank you. Whoa, why are we getting not the wood I need? Tiffany serving up French toast at 4 a.m. Yeah, I really like that actually. That's a really good idea, Hank. I like that. And it can be like, I don't know, I can do something natural and forest with it. It can be like one of those retro diners that like they collect things from that era, but it's very classy. Wait, why are we... There we go. Okay, how many do we have so far? We're at 6, 7. Oh my god, this is taking so long. Who's staying at the campsite? We are amiiboing in rabbit villagers, so it's presently Dottie. And the day before, she was like, I would like a shell bed, please. And we were like, no, that's very expensive. So we moved on to the next day, and she requested a garden lounge. The only problem is that this island lacks a lot of resources, and we're fast approaching, Not quite the end of stream just yet, but we're working on it. So let's come on. What? Why? Bestie. There we go. Really? We don't need softwood. We don't need it. We need the hardwood. We need the dark. Got 3 more. Need a blue jewelry box that, ooh, that's a good idea. I've never actually seen Breakfast at Tiffany's. I know the song, but I don't know anything about like the whole thing. Fauna gave us a tulip wreath, which we already know, bestie, but thank you. All right, where are we at? Got 2 more. 2 more. 1, 2. Aha! Let's go. This is a good tree. This tree knew what I needed. Moses, hello, welcome in. It's good to see you. Movie night to Discord, yes or yes. I have never actually hosted a movie night on Discord. That'd be fun. That would be fun. And I said, what about not getting demonetized? I said, well, maybe. Probably should not. All right. Heading to bed. Have a good night. Ruby, thank you so much for your presence. Happy time zones wherever you are. What's the Google link for? Oh, so for people who donated to the House Rabbit Society charity stream are owed they are owed incentives that I have not provided as of yet because I can't directly message them on Tiltify. So for those who did donate, and please use your name and handle that I recognize, because that's how I'm going to be able to give things to you, is that I'm still getting people's email addresses to send them emotes to receive. Is Breakfast at Tiffany's a good movie? I mean, it has, is it Audrey Hepburn? Because there's Aubrey Hepburn and Audrey Hepburn. It's one of the Hepburns. It's the cool Hepburn that fought Nazis. All right, so we gave her the thing, and then we're going to put some stuff away. You've never seen it either? Okay. All right. See if I can find it. Lively. Oh my gosh, there's just so much stuff. No, we'll hold on to you. Hold on to you. Hold on to you. Hold on to you just in case we need you for some reason. We'll just get rid of all this. Oh, there we go. All right, so now it's time to time travel for the last hunt of the stream. And maybe we'll be lucky and we'll get a rabbit villager. And if we're unlucky, we'll just get Dottie, which is totally fine. Oh wait, no, we're not going to sleep mode. We are changing the day. Oh yeah, so Audrey Hepburn was a ballerina and she was of some nobility or aristocrat or something. And I think she used her influence as well as just being a brilliant person to, I think, fight Nazis with, not sabotage, it was information. And so she was like smuggling information to Allied forces, I believe. I think that's the story. But yeah, no, class act woman, just a beautiful person. And was, as far as I know, she didn't have any other like issues. Like clearly, I don't recall anything about racism or anything, but she was an avid supporter for people who couldn't speak for themselves. Do not wake up, Scoot. It'll be $20 or $15. So if anyone wants to do a $15 stew challenge, you can. I will not say no to money. I will not say no. But that would be a 15-ticket hunt, though. Art collectors, beware. Okay, well, beware. Be aware. I'm gonna get demonetized by a lot of things that I'm doing. I've also been, so speaking of like Disney and things, I didn't realize that Nintendo has been going after certain YouTube and Twitch streamers for emulated Nintendo games. Is that a thing? How are you? Well, it looks like these two are friends, which I love. I think that's great. It's kind of old-fashioned if I remember right. Maybe that's a different movie. Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of the old movies are unfortunately misogynistic. My favorite thing about like old movies is like the female lead goes into hysterics, the male lead smacks her, and then she falls into his arms like it's like the perfect thing. And I'm going, that is not a good promotion of helping somebody who is in a feeling of crisis, and you shouldn't hit anybody. So maybe don't like hit people as a way to snap them out of it. Like that does not seem very helpful. And also like the old films of like, to the moon, Alice, one of these days. I'm going, why don't you stop threatening your wife with, you know, physical harm? That's not okay. I also just like the fact that there's more diversity in films now. Like, yes, we should have more representation of different ethnicities, representing not only their own ethnicity, but just in general. I have really loved that in Rings of Power, although Sauron, the show features Sauron as absolute evil, right? And I know that I've been reading up on Tolkien because my new hyperfixation is dwarves right now, like Lord of the Rings dwarves. It's really bad. But the whole thing that Tolkien really likes is this fight of absolute good versus absolute evil. And to me, I mean, I don't like the way that Sauron is represented as being an evil character because there's a whole slew of manipulation involved. But it's like, I don't like absolute evil because absolute evil is just, excuse my French, whiny bitchery. Like I don't, he's so whiny. Like Sauron is just a petulant pain in the butt. And I'm going, how would anyone follow you? You are a terrible leader. But what I do love about Rings of Power is that they have a whole slew of different ethnicities represented in the various races, including dwarves and elves. And I love seeing that. I think that's so cool. Yeah, no, I love the dwarves. It's great. What are you giving me? I'm a little concerned. What is it? A cone. Thanks. I'll put this in front of your door because you're clearly a problem. But thank you. Actually, thank you, Shino. I'm so mean to Shino. It's only because she came onto this island without my permission. Like that's basically all that is. So we're gonna yeah, we'll put the cone here. Sure. I was about to put the place here. And then we're gonna go on. Oh, I need to like put down the house. That would probably be helpful. More beachfront property. Perfect. And now we're gonna go on a hunt. Actually, friends, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be right back because I do need to take a. Whoop! I drop everything. I'm gonna refill my water because I'm starting to have some headaches, so I'm gonna be right back. So hold on, where's my BRB? Where is my BRB? There's my BRB. BRB. There we go. All right, let's do our 10 ticket hunt, shall we? Speaking of diversity, it's one of the things I'm loving about what I've seen from the Dragon Age, the Veilguard. 2 of the elf companions, neither is white, one's Asian, one's black. I know, that's awesome. I love that. And the biggest, the whole thing with conservative, specifically probably white, young white male gamers, it's like the reason why that you're seeing more characters that are not like you is because almost every character represented looks like you. And it's okay to have characters that don't look like you. It's okay to have a representation of other ethnicities in fantasy because, newsflash, like, you know, you can have different ethnicities represented in different worlds. Like, imagine BIPOC representation in a fantasy world. Like, oh, the cats are meowing. They're like, why aren't you letting us out? They're so upset. The other thing I need to figure out, I don't know if Lori is still here, but we found that they are probably not needing as much wet food to dry food now that they're getting older, but I'm not quite sure how much wet food to give to growing cats. So I'm still kind of like sitting with that. But who knows, maybe we'll be lucky and we'll get a rabbit on the first ticket. Could you imagine? Oh, they were running against the door, the poor things. Oh my gosh. If I let them out, they'd be like, you haven't fed us for hours, we've counted. Okay, we have, oh my gosh, we have Money Rock, I don't have time. We have Static, a really great squirrel, better than Marshall. Don't come at me, because you know I'm right. But hello, Static. He was a great villager on the, on Lagom. We have Fauna, again, a bamboo bench, awesome. Oh gosh, they're scratching at the door, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, they're meowing. I feel so bad. I would let them out, but then kitten hour will happen and it'll be infringed upon my person. Ooh, but I do like the breakfast at Tiffany's vibes. That sounds fun. That also kind of reminds me of what is that one? It's The Graduate, right? But it's not. It's that's with Dustin Hoffman. I think that's his name. I don't know actors anymore. I do not know actors. I like diversity and I try, but I get so much anxiety about accidentally making a stereotype and doing some similar faux pas. No, I get it. I think what I've recognized, especially since when I was doing a comic that had a main character as a black man, that approaching a conversation about race is very difficult, especially when, you know, I've never personally been impacted by racism to the extent that, you know, an entire group of people in the United States have been, obviously. And I know that I think that there are some stories that are very crucial for specific people to tell when you have characters, but I think it's more like, so as long that you are striving to represent a group of people in a loving, compassionate way and not stereotyping in the sense of like, that's all that they are. Like, you know, having a marginalized group of people just talking about, you know, what's wrong with society because of how they've been impacted. That's probably not helpful. But I do think that giving it a try is something that we really should push ourselves to do. But I can't really be the leader in that conversation because I come from a point of, you know, racial privilege. And I do want to make sure that any game that I create, especially since the the mayor of the florist is actually modeled off of a real person to an extent and is going to be a Black woman. And I mean, obviously, I'm going to have to do some research of just like, you know, how to remove all of this fear of like prejudice and like stereotyping on by accident, and really just like at the end of the day, under the melanin or lack thereof, or the eye colors or the eye shape or the nose shape, the mouth, the hair, is a person. And people deserve to be treated as people, not as, you know, commodities or put on a pedestal or to be the butt of a joke. And I think that's the important part. And a game that did that really well, even like it was made by, I think, South Pacific Asian game developers, but, you know, being able to feature South Pacific Asian heritage in a way that celebrates with also some sort of like humor about parental family interactions in Coral Island was really well done, because that is something that a lot of people can relate to. Dustin Hoffman and Bancroft, thank you. River, hello, it's good to see you. But yeah, it is a very important conversation, and I still think the most important thing is the attempt of including diversity. And if, you know, by some chance that you commit an error or an offense, that you do your best to fix the problem and, you know, try to figure out how to make it better. One thing that you probably shouldn't do, and there was I'm trying to remember the video game. Oh my gosh, it's Avery. Oh, Avery would be really good in this island. No. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember the game. It was a game of like, of being in a dreamscape or something in someone's brain. And there was a lot of streamers and content creators in the cozy gaming community who had characters that were based off of them created for the game. So it was like very much community, like people were very excited. But at some point they had used a, I think they were using a dream catcher as a fishing lure, which, you know, in I don't know to the extent of dream catchers for the for Indigenous Americans, but I do know that there is some religious spiritual significance to them before it became like commercialized in the new agey culture stuff. And it was pointed out to them that that would perhaps be very offensive, and it was coming from somebody who was a Native American or an Indigenous American. And the PR for that did not go well. And so I think it is about coming at the realization that there's things that you just don't know, that, you know, people, because of how triggering constant racism is, you know, you do need to take into account that causing harm, accidental or, you know, intent, it deserves being heard and the apology being given. But again, there is a balance, I think, about being okay with keeping certain things and understanding that some people may get offended, but striving to treat people as people, as I said, is, I think, the more important part. But again, I come at this from, you know, a white ass person. So perhaps a lot of what I'm saying doesn't have merit of people who have been consistently, you know, marginalized and hurt over representation. But I do think that just in general, it is more important to have representation than not, because then we just continue on with the same thing of early mediums where it's just only white people are there, and that's not the beauty of this world. And people deserve to be represented. I advise when dealing with any subject that deals with oppression that you don't experience talking to people that have felt that. Oh yeah, absolutely. Doing your research 100%. And I think that's one of the things that I recognized about my comic Sea Legs, because, you know, main character was a black man and was working in a field that does not have a lot of representation in STEM. But that wasn't where the racism happened. I was trying to tell a story of my experience in observing racism and xenophobia and Islamophobia in Europe. And oh my gosh, all the cuties. Gonzo, what the heck? You're at the other island. Go away. And realizing that I need to be very careful about telling this story, right? And it never came to pass because I didn't get that far in the game or the book. But I think what I also realized is that not every story that features a marginalized group of people needs to be about marginalization. That sometimes it's just you want to have soft, fun, caring stories that feature a lot of people. And the other comic that I had worked on was about a group of D&D people, like a D&D players at a college, and the majority of the characters were not white. But I wanted to talk about the intricacies of like sexual orientation. I wanted to talk about the intricacies of eating disorders. And so it's like they're problems that people have across the world. It's not ethnic focused. And I think that's the important part is if you're going to feature somebody, that it doesn't have to be about why they're marginalized and, you know, that hurt, but featuring things that are very universally experienced. Dream catchers are ojibwe. They are made for our babies. They have been abused by people about... Oh, I did not know about that. And making sure those fish are free of nightmares. Yeah, I did not know that. That's thank you for informing me. I only remember the dream catchers from like the new agey vibes, and I had dream catchers when I was a kid. So I never knew that, and that's kind of the big thing that I do strive is that if there's any sort of cultural representation, that it's something done out of respect. I have this idea for a an ojuma, which is basically a woman of a certain age in Korea. I mean, I'm considered an ajuma because I'm married, but the ajumas of Korea are like a specific breed of Korean that we love, right? But I would love to have an ajuma character, not as a stereotype, but like just an appreciation of Korean culture in my game. And I need to be very careful about how I represent that because I don't ever want to stereotype a certain type of person or a certain gender, a certain age, but just the notion of like having an Ajuma character that has the sort of like quirks that you come to expect from Ajumas here would be really fun. And basically I want like this, you know, very happy, but also no nonsense woman of a certain age. So having representation of the elderly in a game would be really cool. Amy, are you, also, how do you pronounce that? Is that Ojibwe? Ojibwe? I didn't know it was for babies, though. That's such a cool thing. I think my son is starting to experience some level of nightmares, not in the sense that he's calling out or crying, but I remember checking in on him last night and he had like this grimace on his face. I was going, oh no, you must be going through something. The fish thing's a joke since somebody, yeah. So I mean, I can fully understand the concept, especially if it was done with the respect and like the acknowledgement of the culture, would have been a very interesting idea. But also it is important to respect the symbols that come from cultures. And Gonzo, what the heck? As far as like the culture must be like should be shared, I agree to a certain extent. I also am of the opinion that the culture in question has the right to say that it is not welcome to people outside of the culture, right? Like I think that's a fair statement. It's not something that people like to hear, but I do believe that for the most part, culture is something that is celebrated and shared because that's how cultures evolve and thrive. And, you know, that's how we trade influences and trade ideas and trade changes that move to a more progressive society. But I think when you've had a group of people that have been impacted in such a terrible, awful, nightmarish way, no pun intended with the dream catchers, but like, we don't have a say with that. Ojibwe, okay. You've been advised to just shut my mouth. I'm not sure if I'm saying the right thing, but not being able to speak feels restrictive. I mean, it's a constant conversation because weirdly enough, I was thinking about how within the span of a few generations, we've been able to absolutely destroy and hurt and cause generational trauma to an entire group of people in the United States, you know, because of slavery. And just like this whole notion of like approaching racism, how hard that is, because it is an enormous task to heal, you know, a group of people that have been impacted so terribly. And I think the realization, especially from a conflict resolution perspective for restorative justice, is that every person and every like community is going to have different needs, right? You can't just have like this one plan. You have to have a series of changes that actually heals the entire community, but also heals the individual. And it feels so daunting because it is. It's incredibly daunting, but the best way, at least from my perspective, to go about it is just that you keep trying. And if you cause an error, you apologize and you fix it, and you strive to learn and make mistakes. And I think the biggest thing that I've learned is that you don't depend on the people that have been marginalized to make you a better person. There are plenty of resources out there that are written from the communities represented that are specifically there to help people to navigate, you know, restorative justice techniques, right? So I think that's something that I really also want to learn from my game development, is that I don't want marginalized groups of people being having that extra emotional labor to fix things. Like we should be able to figure it out ourselves, but also recognizing that, you know, bumps along the way are expected. Anyway, we went on like this whole tangent. Sorry. I've just been thinking about it from a storytelling perspective of like, I know that there's a lot of authors who go about it where the ethnicity is very ambiguous so that people can immerse themselves in the way that, like if there's not a lot of description, that they can just imprint what they want to see. And I do appreciate that. But just in like visual formats, like in comics and films, I really do think it's important to have different ethnicities represented. Oh my gosh, the poor cats are so mad at me. Okay, we're gonna do this. The last 2 tickets, and then maybe we'll do a cat tax because they're gonna be so mad. I hear them like just yelling, going meow, 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 meow. Oh, but Lori, since you're here, cat person, cat whisperer. So the cats are seeming to, they're growing because they're kittens, and they're getting some poundage on them, which is anticipated because this is the biggest growing time of their lives. But I'm thinking that they don't need as much wet food to dry food because they get both. And we've changed their wet food so that it seems that like they're getting too much. Is there a way to wean them off of like a lot of wet food so that they eat mostly dry food? That's safe. I can also talk to my vet about it, but I was just curious if you knew. It's been a hot minute since I've had to worry about wet food and dry food. Because we have indoor cats, there is a tendency for overfeeding, and I want to make sure that we're not overfeeding them. I have a tendency to overfeed my rabbits. I do. Brand's a little chonky. He's a wee chonk. All right, rabbit villager. Rabbit villager. Not a rabbit villager. What the heck, Fang? No. What is going on with villagers from the other island coming to say hi? I don't appreciate it. All right, last ticket, friends, and then I think we're just getting Dottie. Which will be nice. So then I can just figure out which are the remaining villagers that I want to bring in. But I think Toby was mentioned, so I can give Toby a chance, maybe. And then I'll start amiiboing in villagers and replacing the ones I have. You're going to bed soon, Moses. Have a great night. I hope that you have pleasant dreams, that you have good REM cycles. Better than mine. You returned. You had to do a work. We are actually wrapping up, Diesel, but thank you. Did you get tacos? I'm gonna bother you about this. You should get tacos later. Tacos and sushi. An antidepressant. You did not, in fact, get tacos. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, let me see. Alright, who is it? Please be a bunny. Please be a bunny. A bunny? A bunny. Some bunny too. Nope. Well, it looks like we are getting Dottie. I had soup like a responsible adult. I have a bunch of brown rice in there that needs to be eaten. Let's see where. There we go. Poor bunny. Poor kitties. They just are like, you've left us in here with each other with water and food and we're starving. They had ears but not a bun, seriously. Alrighty. We also need to end on a bubble break. So maybe I can, the one thing I'm worried about is the cats like to run on top of my computer, and I ended up putting my How to ADHD book on the computer. Was that symbolic? Absolutely, because it's a good book, but also just because ADHD and using things as other things. Yeah. Feed it to your spawn, he will chomp it by the fistful with the rice. Today we're having bean soup and cornbread, so I'm very excited about that. We've been working really hard to do more, what's it called? More complex carbohydrates as opposed to simple carbs. Yeah, I know, cornbread, right? Very excited. It's gonna be pure cornbread too, which will be very fun. Okay, we got Dottie. Dottie, if you were expensive today, I am gonna be very mad at you. If you ask for a shell bed, I'm going to be very mad at you. Okay. What's the call? Need me for something? Say what? Got a campsite. 123%. Love that. Love bringing in more than everything. You had a neighborhood cat march up to me on my walk home and demand snacks. That's amazing. Nothing made of gold or double beds. Yes, because this is all that I have. This is all I have. Maybe she'll be nice and she'll give me like a garden rock, which is like 15 stone or something. I don't know. All right. Bam, hello. And then... okay, we have this down here. I'm hoping for log steaks. I am also hoping for log steaks. I also love the fact that even though you don't play Animal Crossing, you know specific DIYs at this point because you watch me, and that's really fun. I love that for you. All right, Dottie, what do you need? Or maybe she'll ask for something you already have on the island. You can just go steal it. That'd be awesome. Please. Steal. Here's what you can do. You can steal anything that Shino has in her yard. Wait, didn't I make one for Shino though? Real talk. Real talk. Did I actually make one for Shino? It'd be hilarious. Animal Crossing lore via osmosis. Love that. Okay, I think I actually have one. Hold on. That would be awesome. No, I have a birdhouse. Okay, also, did I make... oh, I put it down. That's right. Okay. So, by the next time we all meet, friends, we will be able to probably get to 3 stars, because I would like to design at some point. All right. I think it's just regular wood, right? Please. Artsy, we can slowly cut back on the wet food amount. They won't even notice. Okay. I'll just do that. Because I was thinking about, because I give them typically like half a can each, and I don't think they actually need that. I think they may need like a quarter. So I think we're gonna start doing like a quarter for each meal, and then they'll go down to like 2 a day. Because wet food's very expensive. All right, so we are going to have officially 2 buns on a rabbit island, which will be fun. And then I think over this weekend, I will hopefully have all of the incentives done for the, what's it called? What's it called? Artsy can word. For the charity incentives. I still need to do hide and seek with oven mitts. But can you please come to the island? Please, please, please come to the island. Please. You should stay with us. I feel like IRL log sticks would be cute. Seriously. Co-work session this weekend. Yes. Mm-hmm. I don't give mine wet food at all anymore except the Trito puree stuff when they get their nails trimmed. All right. Yep, here comes Dottie. There we go. They said welcome. That means I'm going to start packing pronto. I guess that means also an introduction time. So you're Mori, I'm Dottie, your new favorite neighbor. Mm-hmm. Yep. There we go. All right, friends. We're going to end on a bubbly note, but I do just want to say thank you all so very much for being here. I can do a cat tax too, but let's do a nice stretch. Oh, I feel my age right now. Oof, 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 and I feel amazing. We're gonna do a nice big belly breath. Inhale and exhale. Oh God, I got it in the mouth. And we're gonna do another nice big belly breath. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's see if we can get the cats to say hi, shall we? I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And actually, I'll go to the chatting with the chat. So hold on, friends. I'll be right back. See how big he's getting? Like, he's getting so big. Yes, hi. Did you miss me? Yes. Can you hear the purring? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hi. He's so chonk. Like, he's just gotten so big. August, do you want to come here? No. No. You just want to sit and play? It's okay. All right. Yeah, no, he's grown. Hi, buddy. You want to come here? No, you don't want to come here? You want to eat? They're begging to eat. Anyway, friends, I'm going to leave you with the sentiment that I leave on every live stream and video, that I hope that you're being kind to yourself and being kind to others and making art and playing games and encouraging others to do the same. And why don't we... Yeah, let's go raid. Yeah, it's Mira. So if you could do a hashtag, I was about to say ass tag, a hashtag artsy raid, and like the stream at the very least. Subscribe if you like the vibe, which I'm sure you will, because Mira is a sweetie pie. And oh, here's the other one. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, come here. Here's the other one. Yeah, but August and Oliver... Oh. August and Oliver wish you all a happy weekend. I'm gonna go feed them, the poor things. And I will catch you in the next one. So thank you all so much for watching. Bye!